Hello! How are we doing this Tuesday? I'm watching my game in the background to make sure everything's opening up correctly. But how are we? Make sure everything's working. Okay. Yes. So today I am I'm planning on playing Sims, I think. We did have an update, and we do have some information about another event. So I think I might talk about that a little bit and record it so I can post it later. And then, yeah, I'm not going live on Thursday, and I'll talk about why momentarily. I'm going to give people a little bit more time to come in. But, all right, I think the game is loading okay. I also have music in the game right now, which I have been turning off. So, 1 second, sorry. It's like distracting for me to have this. You guys can't hear this, right? I don't think you can. Let me turn off the music. Or turn it down some at least for a little bit. Okay, so yeah, as far as actual Sims gameplay, I don't think we will switch who we're playing with. We will still play with the Grave Sisters. And there we go, yeah. We'll still play with the Grave Sisters where we left off, just because like I'm only streaming today. So there's no need to like switch households. Ooh, I also have like I messed up my neck when I went to sleep last night. I think I slept weird. Actually, I know for a fact I slept weird. But you know how sometimes you're like, it'll be fine. It was not fine. Hashtag hairflip, hello, welcome. Peter, hello. Ayana, hi. Eric, hi. Yes, so we did have a small patch today. Let me see. Okay. My sim started laughing and it was distracting. Okay, let me see if I can actually, what I'll do is we'll start with this and we'll start now and then I can do some yapping after I talk about this. Yeah. Let me zoom in a little bit. Can you? I don't know how to hide this. Yeah, let's automatically hide it for now, just so I can do some recording. Okay, cool. Sorry, for a second there, I was like, I don't know how to hide things on this here Windows. All right, let me turn this down. So I'm gonna jump right into business real quick, just so I can, like I said, get this recorded. And I think the music's recorded separately, so I think we're fine. Okay, so FYI, I am currently recording. So I'm gonna record, I've pressed record. I'm going to do my intro and stuff as if I am, you know, filming a video, because this will be chopped up into a video. And then we're gonna jump into the updates and information that we got today from the Sims team. And then once I feel satiated enough with the meat and content of the video and me chit-chatting, I will stop the recording. Sorry. I'll stop the recording and that will become a video that, you know, shows up later in the week on the Tuba View. So you guys will be the first to preview it. But I'm saying hello and goodbyes if you're not here. You are here. I'm aware that you are here. But we're doing this for the video recording. Let me, oops. I'm still using Apple shortcuts. Okay. Other thing is, hold on. Can I duplicate this? Excuse me, I'm doing things on the fly because I'm just like, oh, I don't know. Sorry, let me see. Okay. Ooh, I got some adjusting to do. You guys can still see me, right? I think you can. I'm just doing tech things that I should have done before I got live. That's my favorite thing, actually. My favorite thing to do is to do all these things that should have happened before I pressed go live. Because I was like, I don't have anything to do. I was literally just sitting on my desk thinking, oh, how nice it is to just be able to sit here and not have to do anything. And then, of course, as soon as I go live. I'm like, wait, I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to do this. But such is life. And again, I am recording, so just don't mind me. Hopefully that didn't do anything to here. Okay. All right. It looks like more people came through. Rachel, hello. Nick, hello. Yeah, Bob Circus. Ren, hello. Hi. Thanks for joining. Okay, yeah. So again, just to reiterate, I'm about to record my intro for my videos. And I'm going to do the intro. What we're about to talk about is the updates that we have today and the new Nature's Calling event that we found out about today. And I guess the other thing that we found out today is the new a sort of roadmap. We didn't get like a roadmap. We got something else. Like this Summer of Sims or something like that. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that really quickly. Oh, is this? Oh, this is on the EA site. Great. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah, there's a couple of things. Yeah, Sim Your Summer is what it's called. Okay, well, I'm glad we talked about that. I'm glad I'm saying the plan out loud, so I am not confusion when it happens. Okay. Okay, sorry. I'm feeling nervous. Okay, I gotta get it out. All right. Yes, we did get an update. We got an update. And that is what we are here to talk about today. Hey, y'all. Welcome. Wait, should I have this on? Sorry. Let me turn this on. Just turn this off. Let me turn this off. Oh, and of course, I'm assuming you guys can still hear the ambulance driving by. So we will do that. You're late on these for once. Yeah. Okay, just hopefully everyone's fine who is a part of that ambulance moment. Okay. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel, vstreetlove. Wait, is that what I say? I'm Vanessa. Yeah, sorry. It's been a minute. Hold on. Okay. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel, vstreetlove. I'm Vanessa. My pronouns are she, her. And on this channel, I like to make silly Sims videos. And today, I want to talk about some of the Sims news that we got directly from the Sims team. We're going to go over the update that came out. We're going to go over the new sort of roadmap that we got. And then also another event that they've announced today as well. Look at me doing intros. Look at me doing what I normally do. I gotta remember to keep the yapping to a minimum because I will be editing this. I do this every time. Okay. Excuse me. All right, so to start, there were a couple of things that the Sims team announced that I feel like are interesting. And I'm interested to hear what you think about these things. So first, they announced Sim Your Summer. So this, okay, sorry, something was on my nose. Don't know what's going on. Turn up the heat and sim your summer. All right. And let me try to maybe zoom in a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me move my face. Okay, cool. It's getting real hot in The Sims. This summer, turn your simple what ifs into, well, that escalated. Build it, push it, break it, woohoo in it, make the improbable possible in The Sims. I don't know who's writing these PR statements, but this is really funny. So we've got this graphic here. Let me check it out. I think, can I get any bigger? Okay. Yeah, so it's Sim Your Summer. So we've got information on here starting this Friday through July. So they're announcing the Sims live stream. I'll come back to that in a moment. Then on 6/5, we're getting the June through August roadmap for The Sims 4, okay? On 6/10, there's going to be an update for The Sims free play. Which actually, I'm wondering now if they actually hinted at this update in the calendar. I don't play The Sims Free Play, so I wouldn't have known to be looking out for that. But the Make a Splash is what's making me think of that. Then in June, there's going to be a Sim Shop Summer Drop. On the 22nd of July, there's going to be another update for The Sims Free Play. And then at some point in July, we are getting The Sims board game. Okay, so that is the Sim Your Summer graphic. From there, it says create the perfect moment for your Sims, whether it's simply to unwind and relax, you know, etc., etc. More information. So this is kind of like the prequel to the roadmap. Honestly, I feel like the thing that most interests me as a Sims 4 player is this information that we're going to get on June 5th about the roadmap that we're getting that covers June to August. June 5th puts us at a Thursday, next Thursday. Sorry, I'm like looking all around trying to figure out what day it is. So yeah, so this puts us at the time of me recording this, next Thursday, we're going to be getting the information of what we should expect from The Sims 4, basically for the summertime next week. So that's kind of exciting, I feel like. You said you see a small outhouse though, which is something you've always wanted. Oh yeah, maybe for the other thing. Okay, so then so this is Sim Your Summer. That's the theme. As far as the little like illustration here, I see grilled cheese, water, I don't know, stereo, heat, fire. Okay. Now, really quickly. So if you don't follow me on TikTok, which you should, vstreetlove on TikTok, I made a video that was talking about how I noticed that The Sims, like The Sims official account, was leaving comments on Megan Thee Stallion's Instagram posts, just like randomly. I will insert that here if I remember to do that, my little video that I made, okay? And because I don't think I posted it on YouTube Shorts. Just checking really quickly, because it was just kind of random. It was just one of those things where I was like, oh, that's so silly. But then The Sims commented on my video, just like the like eyes emoji and like a little green heart. So I was just like, okay, something's cooking. They're cooking up something. I don't know what's going on, but that's hilarious. And then what do you know? Because the first thing it says here is the Sims live stream. The Sims has already collaborated with hashtag Black Girl Magic celebrities. Actually, I wouldn't say that they're Black Girl Magic celebrities, but you know, we have Lotto and Doja Cat already as part of just like the things that they were doing this year for The Sims and just bringing celebrity Black girls into the fold of The Sims. So for me personally, I was like, oh, something's happening with Megan Thee Stallion. Something has to be happening. I was hoping, or maybe that we would get some like Megan Thee Stallion in Simlish. Not to say that that's not happening. I'm just saying I was like, oh, maybe we get some of that. Seeing the Sims live stream to me means that Megan Thee Stallion is going to be involved. We will be finding out that information soon. Okay. Also, hi Kelly, hi Tawny. I'm recording a video right now, so that's why I'm not as engaged. But hello. Also, Nick, what'd you say? Is it weird that you'd only want the board game if you can use it to control your Sims life in the game? Nick, please. I need you to focus. Megan Thee Stallion by Sims 4 collab. Right. I know. I wonder why they never got Keke Palmer. She used to stream on Twitch. I don't know. Maybe they didn't know, or maybe they haven't thought about it. You would love something to happen with Megan in The Sims 4. I'm saying something. I want there to be something like specifically in the game. A little live stream. I don't know what that is. That sounds cute, but I want there to be something that like comes to our game that's Megan themed, because I think that would be dope. But I just had noticed, I found it funny. I only made a video about the fact that I saw them in the comments because their comments were silly and also like, what is The Sims doing here? You know? And I was like, I hadn't noticed The Sims on any other celebrities' comments, but I also don't really pay attention to celebrities' Instagram comments and celebrity just stuff. So seeing The Sims commenting, I was just like, what is going on? So that's why I'm like, there's something happening here, all right, with these Sims. And I hope we get something Megan Thee Stallion themed to the game. So that's one thing that happened. We got an announcement of more announcements, essentially. So Sim Your Summer, I guess. I don't know if the roadmap is going to be Sim Your Summer theme or will be summer themed at all. I don't know. But the summary theme here is Sim Your Summer. You know what else would be cool? Like how they used to do the concert thing. They had that concert event several years ago in game, the Sim Sessions, I think is what they were called. That'd be cool to have like Megan Thee Stallion like, having a concert in the Sims. Like that'd be cute. Savage and Simlish. That's what I'm saying. Body and Simlish. Right. You're focused. That's on the roadmap. You just read it late. Okay. No, I see what you mean. You're like, I don't want the board game unless it helps me with the game. The board game doesn't interest you. What is it, like Monopoly? No one I know is into The Sims. I kind of want to see what's up with the board game. I want to at least see. It feels like a cute little collectible, maybe. Or like, think about getting the board game and then like, I don't know, making some of the like things that come in the board game like an art piece or something in where you live, right? Like I could see, you know how like Monopoly has the different cards and stuff? Like if you wanted to make a little poster with all the cards in Monopoly because you just love it so much, or with the money in Monopoly, I could see you wanting to do something similar with whatever comes in the Sims board game. Or if it comes with like little icon things, what are they called? Like little pieces, little board game pieces. Those could be little just tchotchkes around your apartment. I don't know. It would be cute. Anyway, that is Sim Your Summer. Okay. Next, we got an update. Am I going to stay on the side of the screen? Sure. Okay. I'll just stay here. Can you guys read this? If I zoom in a little bit, is that better? Okay. So we got a small patch update today, an actual update, not an SDX drop, which would be pretty non-invasive. I've been told that the mods that I use don't work with this new update, Better Build By and something. Was somebody commented? Oh, it's so hot in my apartment. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh yeah, UI cheats. Yes, I've been told that UI cheats and Better Build By don't work with the update. So just pay attention if you have mods in your game. Pay attention to the mod creators' websites and social media platforms so that they let you know when their mods are updated to be compatible with this game update. But they say that we have performance updates and bug fixes. So going into this, the first thing that they say is that console players, the patch is delayed for console players. That's a little concerning, but they are working on it. Then it goes on to say that today's update is primarily aimed at preparing the game for upcoming Nature's Calling quest event, which I will go over next. That event begins on June 24th. They've addressed some issues with the sleek bathroom and the sweet Allure creator kits. And they fixed an issue with fishing spots, like routing to fishing spots in Sulani. So what's new in The Sims 4? So they created a toggleable on-screen guide for new players to access through the Emily guidance to quickly reference game controls. And if you don't know, I did make a video on how to Sims 4. So I do have a video breaking down how to get started playing The Sims 4 if you have been casually watching my videos and you don't play the game but you're interested. And so I'll link that as well. They also said they improved goals UI elements to streamline player experience through various situations, events, holidays, and discovery quests. Improve the goals UI. Interesting. I am curious to see what that will look like. What would the board game pieces even be? Actual characters? Cowplants, Grimm? My bet would be on Grimm, Cowplant, Bonehilda, Tragic Clown, that sort of thing. You swear every single time you put mods in the game, back in the game, you get an update. It's not funny. It's not funny. I get that you're frustrated, but you're just like, here we go again. Yes. Okay. So they fixed the UI for goals and events. I'm interested to see by how much. So then they go into performance updates. In this patch, we've made several optimizations to enhance your gameplay experience. Improved lot loading times by up to 10%, increased frame rates with up to 22 frames per second gain in laptop mode, enhanced performance on consoles, which funny because the patch is delayed, and PC with smoother graphics, streamlined game elements saving over 18 megabytes in memory usage for improved performance, optimized game processing for faster load times. They mentioned load times twice. I don't know if that's on purpose. This says lot loading times. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know why it's mentioned twice. Anyway, threaded rendering improvements for better gameplay. I don't know what this line means. This to me feels a little technical sounding. Do you guys know what this means? Because I do not. And then fixed graphical bugs for a more stable visual experience. So overall performance updates, which I hope is noticeable. I guess if you have fired up your game at this point and it seems like it's running faster, smoother, better, let me know in the comments because I'm interested to see if there is a noticeable difference. I will say, since I have transitioned from playing on Mac to PC, I feel like, and my PC is like markedly better than my Mac as far as gameplay. I'm gonna go full screen for this. I feel like my PC is a lot better than my Mac as far as just gameplay and just everything. I will say it does feel like this game is just a little buggier on PC than it was on my MacBook. I feel like I've played a little bit and I feel like I'm experiencing random just like simulation lag and just things that I wasn't really noticing as much on my Mac. And to me, that goes back to like every time they need to update something for the game, every time they need to add something to the game, they have to consider how that works on every single platform that you can play this game on, right? Through every single client or whatever. So on PCs, on Macs, on PlayStations, on Xbox, all of those different things have their own specific way of like working and integrating. And so I thought that going from Mac to PC would be like, my gameplay would only get better because my PC is better than my laptop was as far as like playing games. I don't know what y'all PC users have been experiencing this whole time. People have been in my comments before telling me about bugs that they had that I wasn't necessarily experiencing. And now I think I know why. Because just Mac was not experiencing those problems. Maybe Mac was experiencing different problems that PC wasn't experiencing. But PC players, I feel like, are experiencing things that I was not experiencing when I was playing on my Mac. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, so here's what we got. Base game, they fixed an issue that allowed Sims with the kleptomaniac trait to steal high-value items when their mischief skill was lower than required. Then for Island Living, they addressed an issue causing routing errors when using fishing spots in Sulani. With businesses and hobbies, there was some Orphe Noah song, Stuff That I Like, using an older version of the song, and that's been updated. In the sleek bathroom kit, the Throne of Stone toilet's backplate is now properly hidden when placed against the wall. It now shows correct visibility when rotated. The Wave Goodbye privacy screen now shows swatches on all glasses. And the rock solid faux walls can now be placed side by side. Okay. I do remember calling that out when I was going through that kit. That I was like, oh, these aren't like tileable. So now they should be, I think, placed side by side means like they're basically tileable. For the Sweet Allure kit, the color of the tights will remain consistent regardless of the skin tone of the Sim wearing them. They fixed a visual glitch on the backs of Sim's legs when wearing the skirt. Fingernails no longer clip into a Sim's finger when wearing the layered sweater. And they fixed an armpit indent and clipping issue seen on masculine frames in the blazer. And that's it. That's the update. Again, this update was to prepare all of us to get the next event. So let's talk about the event. Oh, y'all buffering? Oh. Let's see. There's no reason for it, actually. Let me turn on this air. All right, I'm letting this sort itself out for a second. Hold on. Okay, I'm turning on my air. And then what's going on with my interwebs? Am I back? It looks like I'm coming back. It just wanted to drop. I did see that it dropped. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's back now. That's kind of frustrating. So basically, I just went over the end of the bug fixes, which were not that much. The main thing was that the rock solid faux walls are now placed side by side. I thought that was a good one. Tileable, and then they fixed like fingernail clipping and then other clipping issues with a blazer. So I did see that it was acting weird. Sometimes like there's no troubleshooting for me to do. I don't know why it was doing that. And there's nothing for me to fix. I just had to kind of wait it out. Okay. Okay. So that is the update. Do we like events? Do we hate events? Are we net neutral about events? Let me know. Nature's Calling event. Follow the whispers on the wind and unlock new woodworking and nature-themed rewards, including the new reclaimed woodworking table just for logging in. Now, it does say logging in. Remember the last one that we did, the time travel one, we had to do a bunch of stuff. So, are we just logging in or are we doing stuff? Let's look at this image. Oh, this one's much bigger. Okay, great. Here you're back. Great. Okay, so Nature's Calling event. It looks like we can get a woodworking table. Oh, I see. It says login. So just by logging in, I think we get the woodworking table. But week 1, it looks like we can earn these cute little glasses and then this wallpaper tile. Week 2, we can earn some sort of chair. I guess a swimsuit, a leafy swimsuit. And a new this has got to be a vegan plate of food. I didn't mean to turn my nose up. I just was like, this is just all vegetables. This looks like it could be a new music station. We have a new dining table, a crazy looking tattoo. Actually, this tattoo concept is cool, but the way that it's like executed on the sim looks kind of funny. We have what someone called out earlier as maybe like an outhouse or something. Rocks, or as Donkey said, that's a nice boulder. Some new shoes, and then Nature magazine collectibles. So let's get into the Nature's Calling event. He said, hello, also there's a new event, question mark? Yes, Karis, we are talking, it's not out yet. It's not out for another few weeks. Not out for another month, basically. You find them annoying. The constant going to report back to Emmett in the last event was annoying, and as a result, many people on Twitter reported to dislike the event. Yeah, you're neutral about them. Okay. She cutting out for anyone else or just me? Oh, am I cutting out? Let me know, because the audio would be a problem. They can be fun depending on what you have to do and how good the rewards are. Yeah. And you said they're okay, they're whatever. Again, I have no way to troubleshoot this issue if I have an issue with my bike. I'm gonna be real. You know, we're learning. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl learning, and that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna keep going. Okay. So get ready for a free limited time event that begins on June 24th at 9 a.m. Pacific, and it ends on August 5th. Oh, it was happening to you, but you refreshed and you seem good. Okay, cool. Thanks, Corinne. Okay, so this is the same length essentially as what the roadmap will be, June to August. So this Nature's Calling event seems to kind of cover that entire time frame. Okay. So it says, get ready for a free limited time event that begins on June 24th and ends on August 5th, where you'll need to venture into the great outdoors and hone your handiness skill to discover a long hidden secret of nature. One fateful day, you hear a faint voice as you step outside. The voice is fleeting and is soon gone, as if carried away by the wind itself. Still, you long to hear it again, and so you journey forth to discover the source of the whispers. Your adventure will be rewarded throughout the event with the new free items such as the wooden throne outhouse. This new off-the-grid toilet can be the perfect place for Sims to handle their business out of doors, or even a spot for a little restroom rendezvous. Okay, so they got a new woohoo spot. Okay, so how does it work? Open live mode with an existing or new household. Your Sim will soon hear barely audible whispers in the wind, encouraging them to spend time outdoors and get in touch with nature, all with the hopes of hearing the mysterious voice again. As you progress, you'll spend more time outdoors, level up your handiness with new woodworking recipes. Woodworking recipes, okay. And uncover the mysteries of nature. The more quests you complete, the more event points and rewards you'll earn. The event will run for 6 weeks in total, with 2 new and exciting quests each week for the first 4 weeks. The final 2 weeks of the event is a grace period, where Simmers can catch up, continue completing quests, and claiming their rewards. So then they break down how to do the event, you know, how it's been for other events. You got to be connected to the internet, you have to be online, you know, and then enter live mode and follow the instructions basically. But this seems new. It says Nature's Calling optional goals. Throughout the Nature's Calling event, you'll have opportunities to earn extra event points through optional goals. These optional goals require you to own certain expansion packs in order to complete them. But fret not, none of these goals are required. And all non-consumable rewards will be earnable by all Simmers. And then completing the goals will simply award bonus event points, allowing you to unlock rewards slightly faster and claim additional consumable rewards. These optional goals will be clearly denoted in the quest panel. Simmers who own the featured expansion packs will not be required to complete the optional goals in order to complete quests. However, if all of the required goals for a quest are completed prior to the completion of an optional goal, the quest will be completed and the optional goal will be lost, along with its associated event points. Oh, we recommend that Simmers prioritize the optional goals first before moving on to the required ones. Okay, that's good to know. So these are the packs that they have the optional goals for: Cats and Dogs, Snowy Escape, Horse Ranch, and Love Struck. And it says, it's like, this is an example of what the optional goal will look like. It says optional and then purchase a romantic blanket on a home lot. And it tells you that it requires a Love Struck expansion pack. And so basically what the instructions are saying is do this goal before you do the other ones. Because if you do the ones that are required, then you will lose the option and the associated points with the optional goals. You said new woodworkings? Ugh, finally. Yeah. One thing I will say off the bat, they said that you need to have certain expansion packs. Actually, I'll go back to this. Let's continue because I have thoughts. So then it's telling us what we get each week. So for the 4 weeks of actual gameplay through this event, this is what we are going to receive. So we will get a woodworking table, and then the Odonata glasses. And then we also get the reclaimed wood wall. And then there's an option to get the Touch Grass Weekly, which is a new collectible. Issue 1. This is kind of funny. Then in week 2, we will hone our woodworking skills with the reclaimed wood dining chair woodworking recipe. I wish they would call it like woodworking plans or woodworking instructions, or like, because recipe makes me think of food. And when you're like, when I think of like woodworking, I think of like blueprints or like schematics or something, you know? Anyway, reclaimed wood dining chair is a new woodworking thing that we can make. Then take a dip in the local pond wearing the new flowing fronds swimwear. and refuel with the foraged feast food recipe. Ah, yes, food that you just find out and about. That's what that little plate of vegetables was. Anyway, so then and then we also get, oh yeah, it says right here, reclaimed wood dining chair, flowing fronds swimwear, foraged feast food, touchgrass weekly issue number 2. It says unwind with the soothing sounds of nature soundscapes radio station. I actually think this is really cute. Nature soundscapes radio, that sounds really cute. I like that. Impress guests with your new handmade reclaimed wood dining table as you show off your rings of growth tattoo, which was that one tattoo, like when you, the cross section of a tree. And then we get the Touchgrass Weekly issue number 3. And then lastly, answer the other call of nature with the wooden throne outhouse. Bring a little bit of nature to your backyard with the Cove Stones decoration. The Cove Stones decorative rock set. Then set out for a hike in your rugged new trail sandals. And then you get Touchgrass Weekly number 4. Then there's some FAQs where they explain that we need to be connected to our EA account. We will still get Sims Delivery Expresses, but they're just letting you know that, like, hey, we want you to, like, play the game, so we're giving you other things to do besides just SDX drops. They're letting you know again that the event starts at 9 a.m. Pacific on June 24th. And yeah, I mean, that's the general gist. This page, I'll have it linked below. Yeah, here are my thoughts. Here are my immediate thoughts about this, okay? So they are going to be integrating certain expansion packs with the optional goals for the Nature's Calling event. I was like, oh, why not integrate something with Outdoor Retreat? Because what I'm seeing for this Nature's Calling event makes me feel like I want an Outdoor Retreat refresh, right? Like, I feel like they go hand in hand. I am worried that we will be getting new content related to outdoorsy, whatever. There have been some talks about leaks, if you will. People really think fairies are coming. Is that what's going on? Yeah, Outdoor Retreat is actually a game pack. It's not an expansion pack. But this kind of feels like we would get a little bit of a refresh, yeah? Woodworking blueprints. Yeah, see, you're picking up what I'm putting down. You said, yeah, you heard something about fairies. Maybe it's leading up to that. Yeah, it's like, fine, I guess. I feel like in an ideal world, we would get something old and something new. Something blue and something true. What is it? What's the wedding thing? Blue, true, old, new, whatever. Yeah, I guess those are all the announcements that we got today. There's a lot of stuff happening for this summer when it comes to The Sims. Let me know what you are most excited about or what your thoughts are of everything that we've discussed in today's video in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you are subscribed to my channel, you like and you share this video, and you turn on the post notifications so you know when my next video goes up. I go live weekly on this channel, so you're going to want to be subscribed for that. But don't worry, there's more fun to be had on my channel. Make sure you check out my other videos here. And until next time, y'all, dag dag! Just waiting for the recording to finish. Boom! Okay, great. Done. Recorded. That'll be going out soon. Wait, is there someone on face? No. Okay. Wow. Yes. So a lot of news, a lot of just information. I felt like was like boom, boom, boom at us. Okay. Was it buffering for anyone else just now? No, it probably was. It probably was. Also, there was a moment when I just paused and stopped talking, and that wasn't buffering. That was just me being weird. Just so we're clear, Tani. You said bye. Just kidding. Come in, please. You don't know how to feel about fairies. You're curious to see what they'll do because you really did not want werewolves, but you were pleasantly surprised. So I hope this is the same. Me too. I have full. Ooh, oh, I'm about to say this. And this is how regrets start, you know what I mean? And I'm on record saying this now, if I say this. So I'm going to follow through. But I'm just catching myself, which what I was about to say is I have full faith in the Sims team when it comes to these occults, okay? I have full faith. I imagine that whatever they come up with, if this is a fairy situation, I imagine it'll be great. Because they've been doing a really good job, especially the werewolves. They really blew it out of the park. And I still hope that they go back and they update, like, mermaids, for example. Because they went back and they updated ghosts. And so, when it comes to Sims and occults, it's like this. Okay? They know how to do it. That being said, I stand by what I said, which is kind of like, wow, I really like this whole nature, you know, getting out, let's go hiking, whatever, because it's summertime. Oh, like a summer camp thing would be so fun, but there was nothing as a part of this little Nature's Calling event. Maybe I should be recording this. Hold on, I'm going to record this too. Just in case I want to add in a little more shit talking. What was I saying? Oh, the other thing is, like, with the whole Nature's Calling of it all, like, going out, getting into nature, I feel like that's, like, ripe for, like, a summer camp situation. But there was nothing that we got for children at all in the Nature's Calling event. So it does make me feel like it's not really that. But yeah, I have full faith in the Sims team when it comes to occult related things. So this ends up being an occult related thing later. I do have faith that it'll be dope. I just would, I don't want to say rather, but I would just also like an outdoor retreat type of refresh or something. He said full faith, not full faith. All right, hit record. Listen. All right, I know. And yet I stand by confidently with what I said. I confidently say what I said with no regrets. Okay. But I also see other things that I would like that I don't think they're doing. So I don't know what's going on. I'm at this point right now with The Sims where I truly don't know what's happening. I feel like by and large, the community has gotten a lot of what they wanted as of late. Babies, that was the whole thing. Infants, that was an update that came through. Apartments, that was the thing I really wanted, you know, that I play with all the time. I know it's buggy. I know she buggy, but we have it, technically. I feel like some of the bigger asks that we still don't have. Hotels, which I'm like, it's only a matter of time. Bands, I swear that's coming this year. Cars, we may never get that, but I'm still holding out hope. And fairies, which may be what this is. You know what I mean? What we're leading up to. And outside of that, I don't know. We've seen the surveys and stuff that they've done to kind of like key us into maybe things that they're working on. But The Sims 4 has just been around for so long. It's been around for so long. And also it was so funny too. I was watching a little bit of a video that James Turner posted. He posted this video because he's been playing Sims on YouTube for like over a decade at this point, right? So one of his earlier videos, he like, I guess has re-edited and like put it into a large video. In that video, he's talking about how he hopes that they add one day the ability to own like nightclubs and stuff in the game. And you have to imagine, he said that 10 years ago, and we just got that ability last month. You know what I mean? I'm like, so I don't know the timelines for things. I don't know what's going on anymore. I feel like I'm a little bit like my uneven footing, you know? Do fairies need to be a full expansion pack though? Can we please go back to The Sims giving us a good game pack? Corinne, thank you. Great comment. Great question. Love that for us. You really just want an outdoor retreat revamp with more nature elements. You don't want fairies, more forgeable foods, and new foods. Yeah, I mean, is there a world where they re-release Outdoor Retreat as a full expansion pack? How do we feel about that? Do we hate that? Do we hate that? If they're just like, they go and they erase outdoor retreat and it's now outdoor living or outdoor lifestyle or get to outdoor or something. And if you already have outdoor retreat, you can just upgrade what you already have. How do we feel about that? Do we hate that? People have alluded that players will have to wait till next year for hotels, but I don't know if that's them just saying it's not this year or if they're actually coming next year. Okay. Well, V says she gonna stick beside him. I'm gonna stick beside him. When it comes to the occult stuff, they've been doing it. Y'all gotta admit that they've been doing a good job with the occult stuff. The ghosts is pretty cool. The whole ghost system, the ghost this, that, and third, pretty cool. Even vampires is their first like fully in-depth occult thing was pretty solid. Actually, I'm having fun. I was having fun with that. So they do occults. When they try, they do occults well. And if you're gonna say that is not the case, I think you are lying for clout. I don't know why that would be. Can I say I love your glasses so much? You want the free Sims? Oh my gosh. Thank you. Amaranth. I hope that's correct. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Can I get it discounted if you have outdoor retreat? Yes. That's what I was going to say. But then I was like, ooh, maybe they don't want to pay for the upgrade. I was going to say, if you'd be willing to pay for the upgrade. You know? As an fairy in that CC dress. Listen. It would probably be iconic. As an outdoor retreat fan, I wouldn't hate it, but I expect a discount on the new content. Yes. I think that would be, like, fair. There's a lot we want, but it's kind of crazy to think about The Sims 4 going on another 10 years, especially with them adding more stuff and no bug fixes. Get to outdooring. Yeah, like I said, moving from Mac to PC, I'm just like, oh, I feel the weight of the game in a way that I don't think I noticed before. And maybe it's just me being, like, sitting down on an actual PC versus being on my laptop that I'm noticing. But I swear, and maybe it's just like in my mind. Maybe it's not real, but the game feels heavy in a way that it didn't before. So I'm interested to see if the update that we got today really helps or not. I'm gonna stop recording again. That's enough yip yapping there. You literally never play with the cults? You've never been into it at all? Oh, hashtag. Me too. Until this channel, honestly. This channel, I've gotten much more into occults. Oh yeah, and spellcasters. I forgot about that too. Between werewolves, vampires, and spellcasters, and now ghosts, we've got a whole situation with the trees and stuff. They just need to go back and give us an update for aliens and mermaids. Which now I'm sitting here like, would they do that? Because those are associated with packs, and they're not doing refreshes. I feel like if they don't do a refresh for outdoor retreat in this next like little roadmap situation, I fear I need to give up hope for refreshes. And I would feel more delusional hoping for another refresh than I would hoping for cars. Lindsay Pearson did talk in an interview about visiting old themes in new ways, so it wouldn't surprise me if this new EP is outdoor retreat adjacent. Ooh, and you know how your Sims community be. Those titles you were throwing out, by the way, were practically like sitting on an EA board meeting. Oh. If it's working, I can't tell. Let me know. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. It's just gonna be one of them days, I guess. Just one of them days. Seems like it. Audio's way off sync. Maybe try refreshing. I'm gonna try refreshing too, because I can tell that it's off. Oh. I can tell the chat is not loading for me. Why is that? Oh, Sigh. You refreshed and it seems fine. Okay, but why isn't my chat loading? Let me see. Yes, it says Ethan. Okay. What's going on? Let me... Okay. Now I can see. Okay, yeah. Wow. What happened? Hey, Taylor. Yeah, yep, exactly. My internet is acting all the way up. My internet is acting all the way up, actually. Okay. So let's see if I can go live on the clock app. Okay. I don't know what this is, but let's go live. Okay. So, all right. So then the other thing is, he said businesses and hobbies is get to work's cousin, and Enchanted by Nature is outdoor retreat's uncle, and maybe 2026 will be the cousin to cats and dogs, and then you'll finally get more pets. You and the pets. Okay, so I'm going live today. We're going to be hanging out. We'll play a little bit more of the Grave Sisters. And I did rediscover, if you will, that I think I will be able to have a veterinary school for Carmine. So we can download a veterinarian from the gallery, make a quick little veterinary school, because I think the veterinary, like, animal care skill is something that you can teach with the whiteboard. So I am excited about that. That being said, I will not be streaming this Thursday because, drum roll please. Oh, drop something. I'm going to DreamCon, y'all. The Sims is sending me to DreamCon. Oh my God. So, if you know anything about DreamCon, please let your girl know in the Discord, because I have never been before. I don't know much about it. And if you don't know what DreamCon is, it is a black creative anime gamer cultural event hosted by and created by the comedy group whatever RDC World. So yeah, so I'm like, I'm going because but like I've never been before, and then I was like, oh my gosh, like is it a cool thing to go to? And then I noticed that there's a few other streamers that like I follow and I pay attention to that have been or want to go to or will be going to DreamCon, and that takes place this weekend. So I'm gonna be at DreamCon. So if you roll up at DreamCon, don't be weird if you see me or if I see you, if you're planning on going, whatever. But yeah, The Sims is sending me to DreamCon. Also, hello on TikTok. Hi, if you're joining. Hello. We are playing Sims today. I'm talking briefly about me going to DreamCon. Actually, there's not actually anything more to say because I'm not really sure what else I can say, except for that I'm going, and that The Sims is the one. Hashtag sponsoring me. Hashtag sending me there. Hashtag real gamer. Hashtag simmer. Excuse me. So I am excited about that. That'll be fun. And yeah, more to come. So make sure you're following me on Instagram, vstreetlove, TikTok, vstreetlove. I'll probably post some stuff on Shorts as well and in the Discord. But I probably, because I don't know how I'm going to be doing the updates. If I'm going to be doing them on IG stories. I'll probably do them on Instagram stories and on TikTok. You know, TikTok shenanigans for DreamCon stuff. But yeah, this is my first con type of thing also. I'm pretty sure. That's so fun and exciting. Thank you. I know it is. It is fun and exciting. It's my first sort of like con thing, so I truly don't know what to expect. I try to look up on TikTok like other people's experiences and on Instagram other people's experiences because I just don't know what the order of events are. I don't know. I truly don't know what to expect. So I am very excited to see. It is taking place in Houston, Texas. I am a little nervous about that, if I'm honest. Because America is in an interesting place right now, just emotionally. She's kind of going through it. Or he, actually. I'm not even going to put that on the femme of it all. This is giving very much man energy. Just what, the back and forth. The super emotional nature of it all, I feel like is giving very much man. Women know how to control their emotions. I'm stopping. I'm going to stop now while I'm ahead. But, yeah. So, Texas is a little odd. And I don't think I've been to Texas once. Because I'm like, have I been to Texas? I've been to Texas, but I've never been to Houston. So going to Houston for like a black event seems like it's going to be lit. But then again, I've never been. Ooh, someone sent me gifts. Stella. Oh my God. Stella Rich. Thank you. Thank you for the heart me's. Thank you for your awesomes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Big spender. Rich. So yeah. Excuse me. So I would say I don't know how to act, but considering I'm being hashtag, sent there, I think I do need to know how to act. So there will be that. So girl, you're so pretty. Riley! Oh my God, gas me up, why don't you? Thank you. You used to live in Texas. You haven't stepped foot in the state since I left. Okay, Tawny, that's a little ominous. Not even gonna hold you. Excuse me. So yeah. So I wanted to let y'all know there will be fun DreamCon stuff TBD. Hopefully I get to meet some other like gamer folks that I watch. That would be pretty cool. Hopefully, I don't know if I'll learn something. I don't know. I don't know. This is so funny. I feel like I used to be a lot more spontaneous, like when I was a little bit younger. Like for my birthday one year, I just bought a ticket to Paris. Figured out all the details later. I was like, I'm gonna go to Paris for I think when I turned 27. And did. And it was great. But it also was just kind of like, yeah, I don't do that anymore. I do a lot more just kind of like thinking through things and planning, and this is not that. So yeah, you live in Texas, and yeah, yeah, hashtag, yeah, I'm gonna hope it all works out okay. That's all I can do. I've been sitting in my New York bubble, not really going anywhere. I don't think I'm trying to think. I don't think I've traveled. I guess maybe I traveled for the holidays. I'm pretty certain. Yeah, I traveled for the holidays. This is the last time I traveled. Because I was like, have I traveled since, the current administration? But yeah, like I have. Because that's how I have all these scars on my hand. Because my cat mauled me because she didn't want to get back in her carrier. So yeah, I'm a little nervous about that. Also, I don't really like flying. That's another thing. You said of all Texas, though, I think Houston is fun. I have family there. My mom lived in Corpus Christi for the last 6 years, but she's happy to be back now in Stay with the kinfolk, the best advice I can give. Yes, and this is an event of the kinfolk, for sure. So there's at least that. Oh my gosh. Thanks for the hearts, y'all. Thanks for the likes. If you follow, hello. Yeah. Houston, to me, is either a hit or a miss, depending on the area and the people. I feel like there's going to be tons of, like, out-of-towners and stuff. You love Austin, but Dallas was boring. I've only been to San Antonio, Wisconsin. Yeah, it took me way too long, Taylor, to land there. I'm going to be real. I was like, this is embarrassing. Because I kept thinking Wyoming. And I was like, that's not right. I was like, if it's not Wyoming, what possibly could it be? Then I was thinking Washington. I just couldn't get to Wisconsin, y'all. Excuse me. Thanks for the follows. So yeah, so no, I'm gonna be in Houston. Now I know it's Houston, but here they love saying Houston. Don't know what the etymology of these different words are. So yeah, so again, I'm excited, but I truly do not know what to expect. And then, actually, I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm just gonna say there's a little bit of controversy associated with DreamCon. If you have been keeping up, you've heard good things about Houston. Okay. That's good to hear. So I was a little nervous about that. But again, I'm hoping everything works out. I'm hoping everything's chill. I'm hoping my flight is safe. I'm hoping that there's no turbulence. I'm hoping it's the smoothest flight and return I've ever even had. I won't even notice. Maybe I'll take a nap. Get off, have the time of my life, and fly my butt back to New York. And then boom, I can live to tell the tale and tell y'all how it went down. That's what I hope is going to go down. Hey, ADF, how are you? Oh my gosh, thanks for the heart me. Thank you. Oh yeah, you're going to DreamCon. Yes. I'm going to DreamCon. It's house ton in Georgia too. You just got back. What was boring? What are you talking about? Wishing you safe and fun travels. Thank you so much. I hope it's awesome for you. You're a BlurredCon girly. And I've never been to BlurredCon either. Like, I've never been to any of these. Never been. Wasn't sure. Honestly, if The Sims wasn't sending me, I wouldn't have gone. Because I would have just thought, like, I'm not really into anime, so. But, I don't know. I feel like this is one of those things to push me out of my comfort zone. And I think that will be good. You know, a lot of this is me just kind of, like, hanging out behind the screen. And just being like, you know, like, saying whatever. Pressing record, editing it later, right? So yeah, come to BlurredCon. I did see that BlurredCon had the dope reveal of the theme, I think, for this year. She's going to DreamCon in Houston. Yes. Where are you going to Houston? Yes, I'm going to DreamCon. The Sims is sending me to DreamCon. That's the main takeaway. The Sims is sending me to DreamCon. They're like, hey, you want to go to DreamCon? I was like, yeah. I said, yeah. And then I was like, so what's DreamCon? It's Greek Nick. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I did see that, like, reveal video thing. I saw it. Like, Freak Nick. Yes, I saw that. I was like, oh, that looks so cool. So, yeah, you love going to anime conventions. I've never been, Purple. I've never been. When I came back, I thought you said it was boring. You know, I'd just be talking. I don't know what I was saying. I don't think I said, well, if I said boring, I don't remember what I was talking about. I was saying maybe concerning, because there was a little bit of a moment, but I think we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be fine. So yeah, but I did see about BlurredCon, so then I was like, oh, DreamCon is fun. Maybe I should check out BlurredCon. Reading my oh yeah, maybe when I was reading your comment, someone said that Dallas was boring, that they love Austin, but Dallas is boring. That's what it was. Yeah, so that's what you heard, Nick. I was like, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, my internet's being weird again. Oh, I don't know what's going on today. I couldn't tell you what's happening. It's not just you. My internet's tripping. My internet's been tripping all day. Lag, weird. Yeah. What's Tony say about the ATL? They say Houston is Atlanta, but with better parking. That's actually really funny. Just came back and you're good. Yeah, no, Spikes, it's not you. It's me. It's definitely me. It keeps dropping, and I don't know why it's doing that. So it is what it is. So yeah, so if you're just joining me, I'm just chit-chatting about how I'm going to be at DreamCon this weekend, so that'll be fun. The Sims is sending me to DreamCon. I'll probably make a formal post about that soon. And then today we are playing The Sims. We're playing The Sims a little bit, but because I am only playing today and not today and Thursday, we're just going to stick with the family that I've been playing with. So, I think this is good. Okay. Yeah, you're on a loop. It's weird. Yeah, it's just gonna be a little bit weird. If you guys want to watch me, I'm also streaming live on YouTube right now as well. Nick, I'm just seeing that. That's great. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. So yeah, so if you are just joining, or if you are, you've been lurking and you don't know what I'm doing in my game, we are playing Tiny Town 2, which is basically, we're going to be doing a rotational gameplay, going between different households and playing in this like old dilapidated warehouse loft building where we have 6 other families. And today we're playing with the Graves sisters, Billie and Mandy Graves. Mandy is in the Reaper career. Billie is in the... Okay, sorry about that. Okay. Yep, don't know what was going on with that. Anyway, Billie is in the... What is the actual career name? Does it tell you? Like the funerary career. And I guess she's a gold digger. Grave digger. He said you just saw too. You said your phone, Nick. Sure, whatever you say. Okay, cool. So yeah, so we've got Billie and Mandy Graves. Last time we were here, it was Harvest Fest. Ooh, couldn't remember the name. So we used some of our money to update our place. So we actually have a functioning kitchen. All right, we were going back and forth about the layout, but we landed somewhere, and that's where we are right now. We also added some stuff to the living room. So we have a couch and some seating. I want a rug in here. And I also want an actual television in here. And then we also built out the balcony. So we have that as well. I feel like we can move these out. Ooh, my neck hurts. And so, yeah, last time also we were in this household because I just moved them from where they were. They were at the karaoke spot. So I guess just go hang out and do karaoke. I think part of that was to have Billie meet people for her Friend of the World aspiration. So she was meeting people, and I guess they were just like hanging out and doing stuff. Achieve level 2 of the writing skill. Well, it's 5 in the morning. Oh, and I don't have UI cheats or anything in. So this might be a rough day. Oh my gosh, so much cooler in here now, thank goodness. It's Undertaker. That is the career. It's Undertaker career. Okay, yeah. So Billie's part of the Undertaker career. So if you've never played Tiny Town, I would highly recommend it. If you like playing The Sims, Tiny Town is great. It gives you a little taste of everything. And it's not like a generations gameplay that you have to be locked in for 10 generations and then you feel bad because you never play through all 10 generations, you fall off at some point. This is great because there's enough variety, but it's also a little bit the same. We're playing Tiny Town 2, so instead of... I'm not even going to go into the differences. The point is that the goal of Tiny Town 2 is essentially to hit the top of your Sims careers. So I chose careers that I hadn't really played yet, hence why we were doing the Reaper career and the Undertaker career. Okay, you're tired, so maybe you should go to sleep. I'm like, what's happening with our needs? Here. I need to update their beds. In the first Tiny Town, they made their money by essentially like crafting and doing like Sims entrepreneurship. In this Tiny Town, they make their money from their jobs. Which puts us in a weird point because I feel like making money through careers in The Sims is very easy. That being said, it takes a while to get to the point where you're making money in your career. So I think I've kind of been, I wouldn't say cheating, but definitely bending, I don't want to say the rules, because I'm not cheating, but like there were some things that we made money from that we arguably shouldn't have. Like there's these piles of like dirt and debris. Where is some more debris? Okay, maybe I used all the debris on the first family, which is very concerning actually. I was hoping to have more debris to choose from, but okay, well, there's little piles of dirt and debris somewhere, and I don't see anymore. I might have had it cleaned up, but there was some money and stuff that we got from that. Also, because Mandy's in the Reaper career, we found one of these little frogs that is like worth almost 10,000 simoleons. So we found another one too, didn't we? I might have gotten rid of it. Oh no, it's right here. So I'm like, I mean, I guess I can spend that, you know? I don't know. You started Simsy's Veggie Legacy Challenge. Gonna try your best to finish it. Okay, what is that? I haven't watched any more videos. Oh, actually, no. I did watch a little bit of a video explaining how basically each of the Sims is a different vegetable. Each generation is like a different vegetable. And they have their different goals and stuff. It looks very involved. You said you started it. How has it been to play? I'm gonna just send you to sleep. Also, do you have work today? Let me see. Okay, great. The Reaper career is so involved. You have to reach Danatology level 3, and you have to release 3 souls. And then you have to work out. So neither of them have work today, which is really good. Someone's messaging you? Alright, I guess we're being disliked. Who's that, Mandy? Oh yeah, sure, whatever. What do I care? I wonder how this challenge will work out with only the roommate system since you don't have for rent. Might have to experiment. Yes, Karis, I feel like Deligracy specifically said that there's a way to do it with just the roommate challenge, or, you know, kind of like doing one household at a time. Because for rent has been kind of like weird. I think she specifically was trying to test without it too, and was able to play it through. I never finished the series because I was like, I feel like I watched enough and I was like, I got it. You know, all right, get up. I don't want you to sleep your day off away like I do. Oh my gosh. Since we didn't do a lot of yapping, let me tell you what I did this weekend. Who you came to see? Me. Get up on your feet. Don't make me in a hurry. So I saw Beyonce, in case you can tell. Oh, they invited you. Okay, bring Billie here. So I saw Beyonce live in the flesh, child. And what an experience. I do feel a little bit, like a little bit of a whirlwind. It does feel weird that it's over. It feels weird like I've already seen her. Like I saw her already. Like there's no looking forward to seeing her. Like usually she comes a little bit later in the summer where I live, and instead she like is already gone now. Or she's not gone, she's still here. And I have been very close to just being like, do I buy another ticket? And then I go and look at prices and I'm like, I ain't got it like that. But I did see a video of somebody who bought a floor ticket for under $400 day of on the way to the show. And I'm like, I don't know if I have that in me, but I might find it. Did she bring out Blue Ivy? Absolutely. Blue Ivy and Rumi came out. However, the night I went, it was cold and rainy. And Rumi did not look happy to be out there. Not even gonna hold you, she didn't. I went back and looked at my videos of what was happening, and I thought maybe she was just being like a professional. You know, she wasn't doing too much. But then I saw, I think on night 2 or night 3 in New Jersey, she looked like she just was in a way better mood. And I was like, it's probably because it was cold and rainy and miserable the day that we went. But God, it was so good. It was so good. Hey, aren't you the friend that we're supposed to kind of... Right, Hal. I want to, let's go watch your performance. Who invited us out here? Oh, Carmine. That's right. Okay, Carmine invited us out here. Okay, well, let's follow you. Also, if you guys don't know, so I think last time or the time before last, Mandy was hitting on Hal, and then someone in my chat told me that Hal is actually Ace because Hal was made by someone in the community, and I didn't know that at the time, so it just kind of, that's why they're enemies. But I'm hoping that we can become like the best of friends. Like instead of enemies to lovers, oh, not fight. It's like enemies to best friends. Can we like do like a apologize? Tense, stranger danger from loner trait. That's real. What are y'all saying? You haven't really completed anything. You just moved on to the next generation when you feel like it. Some of it has a lot of things to accomplish. You're in Gen 4. Oh, you know what? I love that though. That's autonomy. That's you doing what you want to be doing. Let's talk about the sunny weather. Let's Ask to cloud gaze. Okay, so Hal is not feeling me at all. So what's the deal? Like, do you not like me even as a friend, you think? I know we're like mortal enemies. But we're not actually mortal enemies, but we're on that track. Unfortunately, the weekly souls quota was not met. Better luck next time. There's no consequences for not meeting the souls quota. I would love more consequences. Okay, yeah. Look, it's getting better. It's getting better. Deep thoughts. Deep thoughts. Okay. Maybe let's discuss interests. Go talk to Hal. And where's Billie? I brought Billie here too. Billie is shoveling, what is this? Chips? I can't tell. It looks like it's chips. Where's Carmine? Somebody's got to talk to Carmine. Go ask Carmine about her day. I'm over here trying to make Hal my bestie. What is going on? You can't leave these Sims. Ask what Hal's problem is. Oh my god. You can't leave them alone for 1 second. You're going in July. Can't wait. Oh, yes. Yes, Cowboy Carter is what we're talking about. It was amazing, obviously in person. I did watch the whole concert on night 1, opening night in LA on TikTok. I already talked about that before. So, watching it in person, it just was like, I kept turning to my friends and being like, she's an icon. She's amazing. She's a living legend. I'm so glad we live in the same timeline as her. I think I have that on recording. Me saying, I'm so glad we live in the same timeline as Beyonce. But yeah, it was really, really good. It was really good, but I really can't believe it's over. And I also keep saying that it's hard to explain how I feel like I just saw her. So it's weird that like she just was like back out again. Like, and I went over the timeline with anybody who's been listening to me talk about it, but I guess she does tour a lot, but pre-pandemic. Pre-pandemic, she was out and about every 2 years. I don't think I thought about that. But I had been seeing her every 2 years since the Mrs. Carter World Tour. So I saw her Mrs. Carter World Tour on the run. Then Formation World Tour on the run too. Then like a huge gap with Renaissance. And now 2 years later, she's back at it again with Cowboy Carter. And then rumor has it she'll be back out in another 2 years with Act 3. You know, we don't know. We don't know what she's got going on. And it's not going to be me who's going to speculate. I'm just saying. We are all expecting that she'll be back out again. So I feel like, I don't know, the emotional catharsis that was seeing her for Renaissance, I just thought there would just be more time would pass before I would see her again. And then it's like, it didn't. It basically was like a blinked and she's back. And so now I feel like I'm going to blink again, she'll be back again. But I'm going to be prepared because I'm going to get my money right. Okay? I'm going to save. Well, what does she say in the song? I'm done saving this money tonight. I'm going to ball out. All right? That's what I want to do. Provided that the United States hasn't collapsed. Sorry. Just like, you know, you have to laugh to keep from crying. But I'm like, I want to save enough money that it's obnoxious the amount of money I spend the next time I go to see Beyonce. I want a party bus to take me to the venue. I might rent a hotel. Well, not the whole hotel, but a hotel room. I might rent a hotel room, get on a party bus, get there early. Because what I will say is I keep getting to these freaking concerts with moments to spare, okay? When I showed up to Cowboy Carter with my friends, we had already been doing something else earlier in the day. One of my friends graduated from medical school, mind you. So we went to her med school graduation. She's a doctor, okay? So sorry, that's just like, she's a doctor. I have a doctor friend. She's a doctor, a real life doctor, like can help people doctor. She's a doctor. So I have my doctor friend's graduation that we were all hanging out with. And then we basically all went to the concert after her graduation. But it was a lot. It was just like a lot to do in a day because it's like she graduated from medical school. And then we went to see Beyonce, but we didn't go in a timely, like, excuse me, in like the time that I would have wanted to go. And it was raining. So it's like we were there later than I wanted to be, but like understandable because a doctor. And then it was cold and rainy. So both of those things together, it kind of made getting there a little bit just kind of like unpleasant and frazzling. But when we get to the concert, we had to split up. Like my friend who graduated from medical school, she was with like her sister and her husband. So they went, we didn't go together at the same time. They just were somewhere else in the stadium. And then I was with my other friends who I actually physically went to the stadium with. And when we get there, I think we got there, let's say around like 7:15. I'm thinking we have time because Beyonce don't usually come out until it gets dark, in my experience. Once that sun goes down, boom, here goes Beyonce, okay? He said, but is she a doctor though? That's what I'm saying. Is she a doctor? But my friend was like, oh, I've been hearing that she's starting on time. Like, so we should really be there on time. I was kind of blowing her off. I was like, okay, like, on time. She starts when the sun goes down. So if the concert starts at 7, she'll be on at like 9 is what I'm like picturing, okay? We get there like 7-ish, 7:15-ish. But that is echoing in the back of my mind because I'm like, starting on time. Okay, maybe we really do need to get in there and sit down. I wanted to like peruse. I wanted to go through the sacred activation. I wanted to get a Sir Davis shop. We just were not there in any sort of timely manner to do any of that. So the one thing I did want, I was like, okay, I want to get my merch before the show starts. So I'm not trying to fight for merch after the show, right? When we get there, there's a line outside that looks like long, windy, ungodly, rainy, cold, disgusting. And so then I was like, okay, well maybe we'll get merch inside. So then we go upstairs, like up to the venue area, up to where our seats are because we were in the 200 level. And excuse me, we're trying to find a bathroom, trying to figure out where merch is, also kind of trying to figure out where food is. The bathroom line is long. Then I was like, okay, well maybe closer to our seats there's another bathroom. There was. Turns out our seats were in the club section. Didn't know that. So then I was like, okay, so we get to the club section. The line for the bathroom is super short. The line for merch is super short. The only thing is, there's a rumor going around that she's going to start at 8:15. So we are in line for merch at like 7:45 or something. 7:50. And I said, oh no, let's pretend it was like 7:40, 7:45. Because I just remember being like, no matter what, we are getting out of this line at 8 o'clock to just go and sit down. If she starts at 8:15, I don't want to risk it. We get to the front of the line at like exactly 8 o'clock. And I get a text message from my friend, the doctor, who's sitting somewhere else. And she's like, it's starting. And I was like, what? What do you mean? She doesn't start until the sun comes down. The sun is still up. We can't see the sun because it's rainy and gloomy and gross. But the sun is still up in the air. She's not supposed to be starting it. And we're at the very front. Like, we have been called next in line. We are literally walking. We are next in line to get our merch. And I got the text message. It's starting. And I'm like, and I turn to my friends and I'm like, she said it's starting. And my friend was like, that can't be true. I don't hear people freaking out. It was starting. All that to say, I missed the first like maybe 2 minutes of the show because I was buying my merch. And then me and my friend, because it was like the four of us. So me and my other friend are like to our seats. And I stepped in a puddle or something because for the entirety of the concert, my right shoe is soaking wet. I'm wearing like tennis shoes. And like my right shoe, I can feel like the water pooling inside of my tennis shoe. Just like, it basically, it would make a squish squish sound. Sorry, because I'm talking. I'm like, I might as well not even show Sims real quick. I'm gonna finish this story and then we'll get back to the Sims. But like my shoe, squish squish, water pooling, disgusting, gross. And the whole concert. And it was like, trying not to be distracted. I was like, trying not to be distracted by that, but it was so, I was just so uncomfortable. And also I'm realizing, we didn't take any pictures. We didn't take any pictures or anything. I didn't think it was a big deal because I didn't really care for my outfit. My outfit, I was just wearing like a denim jumpsuit. And I had like a little bandana that I wore as like a little neckerchief kind of thing. Yeah. But in hindsight, I'm like, I should have taken a couple pictures, something, just to like document the moment. I've got a lot of me screaming the lyrics to different songs documented on my phone. There's that. But yeah, missed the first 2 minutes of the concert. That was not the first time I have missed the first 2 minutes of a Beyonce concert. It just with shenanigans of trying to get to a concert. So, you know, I'm like, I'm sick of it. And so with Renaissance, I think I got there in a timely manner. And then this time, it's not even like we didn't get there in a timely manner. There was just a lot going on. So for me, I'm like, maybe I roll back over there. Maybe I go roll back over to MetLife Stadium and let's just run it back. Let's try it again. But then again, it's like, I need to calm down. But yeah, no, I'm just like, wow, I saw Beyonce. That was crazy. And she was beautiful, as per usual. She sounded like a siren. I unironically thought to myself, a real thought that crossed my mind, that I didn't have, you know how sometimes when you feel a thought coming, you're like, we're going to stop that thought. Didn't even have it in me to stop the thought. It just happened. And then afterward, I was like, Vanessa, you good? My real life, in real time thought was, when she was singing, I can't remember if it's, maybe it's, what is it? The one where she has the, now I'm going to. Not just from one. I want to say it's flamenco, but I don't think it's flamenco. The one where she has like the opera moment, where she says "Caro mio bien," "Caro mio bien," when she's doing that whole thing. Because I was wearing earplugs. I took my earplugs out of my ear, and I'm listening to it, and I literally thought, unironically to myself, "This is the closest we'll ever get to hearing what a goddess sounds like." And then after it, I was like, "You need to relax." But this is me in the middle being like, she's an icon. She's a legend. I'm so glad I'm living in the same timeline as her. It was great. It was a good time. Great day. Beautiful things happening that day. Beautiful just moments. Beautiful, beautiful day. And it was Beyonce. And like I said, Blue Ivy was there killing it. There was a point, because it was like rainy and gross. It's like when she has like a dance break that she does. And she like comes out into the stage and she had like a towel. Quickly wipes the floor. Just like, it was like a smooth motion. She had a towel. She like gets down, wipes, gets up, and she starts doing the dance break. Killing it. And then quickly grabs the towel as she's leaving. Like, just a true professional. It is Daughter. Okay, I was like, oh, is it Daughter? Yes. So when she's doing her moment in Daughter, that's when I was like freaking out. And then, yeah, Rumi. So the other reason why I didn't think Rumi had an attitude, even though people were joking that she had an attitude, was because she was still doing that little thing that she does where she's doing the choreography. I don't know if you guys have seen the clips of Rumi on stage where like she's doing the choreography before it's her time to come out. I realized that my recording of that moment, I can see her little arms like peeking through because she's doing the choreo. So I'm like, she's doing the choreo. And then when I really looked at her face, I was like, I don't know if she has an attitude. I think she just was like being serious. She was being like a serious performer that day. You know, where she does the opera thing. Yeah. So yeah, it was a very active weekend. There wasn't a lot of relaxing happening, I would say. It was very active. But I also realized that it's probably exactly what the doctor ordered. I was around a lot of people and friends, and it's just, I didn't know that I needed that until I was reflecting later. Even down to like, my friend was having a baby shower, and I was helping her with a baby shower. So even with that, and then after all that was even going down, I like came home and I was chilling, but then my other friend was like, hey, like, are you doing anything? And I was like, no. And so then she came over, and I'm spending time with her. And then when it's all said and done, I was just like, yeah, no, this is exactly what the doctor ordered. Just like being in different spaces with all different people who like I really love and care for, and who really love and care for me. It just was like, I needed that. I didn't realize that I needed it, but I did, you know? And like, I'm tired, but I'm not like bad tired. I'm more like, it's like almost like a refreshed, but in a different way. I don't know. It's just like, I could just tell. I'm like, you know what? You really needed that. Just to help. I think sometimes if you get in your head a lot, or if you just kind of get really worked up about things, it kind of is a nice reminder when you're around your community that like other things matter and are important, you know? Did you have to go back to work today? I did not have to go to the office. Thankfully, I got to work from home. So I was back online and happy tired. Yeah. The show you went to in Chicago didn't even start till after 10:30. You went to that show, Corinne? I heard she was killing it, but you went to that show? Oh my gosh, that's the show. So yeah, so I was back online. I was back working. And I was, I was getting a little like this at work. But also it just was a reminder that like, it's not about that. Like, I think sometimes it's challenging when you are a working professional that doesn't have like a family that you're raising kind of thing. It's very easy to get like sucked into work and that sort of thing. And it's nice to be reminded of what you really do it for. Like, that life is worth living, and that life does not happen in the confines of your 9 to 5, or even like me sitting like here behind the computer screen. Like, life happens at things like, I'm going to DreamCon this weekend, you know, or like spending time with your friends at concerts, or just spending time with your friend in the park. I was parlaying in the park with my friend this week, you know, this past weekend. Like, we were just chilling in the park. Like, that's life, not like stressing about things. And not to say that things in life aren't stressful and that there aren't things to be stressed about, but like, just a reminder of like, life is about the people and spending time with your people, and remembering that even if you're a loner type and people drive you crazy, like, you still need your people. And that's what's important. You need to be around your people more. Exactly, hashtag. Like, that. It's just like, and depending on who you are, because sometimes how I get is like, I don't want to be around anyone. And that's how I knew, just being around everyone this weekend. I was like, you know, I think I really did need that. And if you would have asked me last week, I would have been like, I don't know. But like, this week, I'm like, yeah, no, that was great. That was wonderful. You said we had a shelter in place for like 4 hours, but it was worth it in the end. That one is a show to remember. I believe you on that. So yeah, so I say this, I'm gonna say it again. If you have the opportunity, you know, because I know she's not going to every city like she did last time. So if you have the opportunity to see the queen, the living legend in her prime, get the ticket and go. Even if you're in the nosebleeds, just go. Just go. Just go. And don't stress about what you wear, because I was sort of stressing about what I wore, and I bought all this stuff that I was going to do all this bedazzling, this, that, and the third, and I sent it all back. And I wore what I already had in my closet. And in the end, I was totally on theme, and it was fine. And there was somebody selling a cowboy hat in the parking lot. My friend bought the cowboy hat. Like, you can be on theme real quick in the end, but don't let any of that stop you. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what life is about. Go to the concert. Enjoy your time. Spend time with your friends. Go hang out in the park. It's summertime now. Like, at least where I'm at. I don't know, you know, where you're at. But where I'm at, summertime has arrived. And she looks a little different than usual, because I did literally turn the heat on the other day. But now I got my air on because I was like, it's kind of hot. So, yeah. That was just a quick little intermission, because that's how it be sometimes. I had a chit chat, but I was like, oh, I gotta share. I saw Beyonce, my queen, and it was amazing. You literally don't stress about anything anymore, and that's how I should be. Hashtag. I can't help it. My knee-jerk reaction is to just get so like stressy and annoyed, and then I try to remind myself that some of the stuff doesn't matter. Oh my gosh, it's Lyric. Lyric, what are you wearing?
Oh no!
Wait, Lyric, what is this, a gig for you? Why are you the one I have to haggle with?
Simonis Arrow?
Yeah, I'm gonna haggle. Do we want a snow-covered chair? Like, what are we taking back with us to the apartment? It doesn't actually say we have to buy anything. It just says we have to haggle with them. Lyric said sure. Okay, so unfortunately, that may not have counted. Let me come over here and haggle. Although Mandy's feeling very tense. So I don't know if this is gonna work. You said the world is a garbage fire, so I'm gonna see Beyonce. Exactly. Okay, cool. Yeah, he went with it. You drive a hard bargain. Okay, I was worried that because she was very tense, it wasn't gonna work. Okay, cool. So what do we want to buy with that little 25% off? I think we should buy a lamp. Maybe one of these. They have two. God, all these are not that great. Let's just buy this. Anything else? We have snow-covered medals and stuff. Silly. Oh look, a little desk lamp. This is a terrible time to come over to the flea market. There's like snow on the ground. Maybe if they have like a little bed or something, I'd buy that. I guess you don't want to buy a mattress from the flea market, right? It's not a great idea. Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave Billie to her own devices. Let's come over here. Let's get some food. Since Mandy's starving. Ooh, Haggle. Too many Sims. Oh, okay. So we have the too many Sims. We have to be funny in a crowded place. So let's be funny. Can I do a funny introduction? He needs to get some money so he can get a dang door. Right. Okay, so I did a funny intro. And I think he likes me less. Let's do a joke. Joke about body hair. Oh, okay, that did count though. The funny intro did count. And then... Okay, you're leaving. What about you? Let me do a funny introduction to you. We need to get rid of the sphere. Okay, so did you get chips and you ordered some samosas? Alright, so we got over our fear of being in crowded places. Trade Gothique. From being deliciously macabre, dabbling in dark delights rouses Mandy's rapture. Okay, what a very strange sentence. Alright, let's come over here and haggle for some food since we're feeling confident. Okay, you keep buying food! Billie. Billie. Billie, fam. Let me reset you. Go ahead and eat. Anyway. So I came over here to haggle. It did not work. But let's get a banh mi sandwich. Oh, something's popped up here. Are you like a foodie? No. It looks like Billie isn't used to eating spicy foods, like bel peri. I'm saying bel peri as like it's potpourri. I don't think I've ever had bel peri. I'd have to look into what that is. Okay. Did you get your sandwich? Oh, you do have it. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and eat your sandwich. Okay, cool. We did what we were supposed to do here, which was the little haggle with the vendor. Oh, wait. Did I take out my Control Any Sim mod? Dang it. Alright, I'm going to have to add that back. I will say, organizing the mods folder so that it, like, I labeled everything with one mod underscore and then the rest of the file name that it downloads as. Totally helpful because I was able to drag everything out and then I quickly, even at a glance, saw some of the mods that I could keep in. Like I kept in the more icons mod because usually that one's fine. But I would have left in the Control Any Sim because that one's usually fine too. Hey, welcome! We're playing Tiny Town 2 and on their day off they went to the flea market. I guess we should talk to you. Complain about local news. Anybody else? Oh wait, you're supposed to meet people in different places. Okay, we did this one already. So we have one more person to meet in a new location, and we have to reach charisma level 4. And then what about for work? You have to work out for work. Maybe can we all like travel? Okay, I ended the event. That worked out well. Let's go to the little shopping center thing in our neighborhood. The rec center. The San Sequoia Promenade. And yeah, we'll bring Carmine and Billie. And the only reason why I'm doing that is so Billie can work out. While it's still daytime specifically. Okay, you work out. Oh wait, again, should we be getting workouts mentoring from, oh, Lou. Lou's working out himself. Let's see what happens. It's the fact that everyone's just still chilling in the gym watching TV. I find that really funny. Hey, will you help me out? I know that you're literally about to rampage, but that would be helpful to me. Thanks. Okay, cool. They're figuring that out. Meanwhile, ooh, can we come over here and oh, we can hire staff and do piano mentoring. Anything you need to do for work while we're here? Oh yeah, thanatology skill. Yeah, why don't you come over here? Let's read. Oh, I do this every time. Do I still have the book in my... Yes. Okay, we're going to read the Thanatology book. Because I keep treating this like it's like the library. Because at the libraries, you can get the books with the different skills, right? Without buying them. Excuse me. But I feel like at the rec center, you have to have whatever books you want. Okay, so the mentoring is sort of helping with the workout. I feel like working out takes a long time for the task for work. And so hopefully she gets promoted when she goes into work tomorrow. We're going to do our workout task. We will work hard while we are at work, and I won't do the thing again where I kind of like changed what she was doing while she was still there, because that's the only reason why she's not promoted now. It's because I was working on it, but then do you want to hang out tonight? I do, but I don't understand why everyone's calling me. Like, why don't you come to where I'm at? Also, did the lot load faster to y'all? I feel like it did. Anyway. Let me speed this up. Oh, where are you? Oh, using the bathroom. Okay. We're gonna push limits. It says 50% done for working out. She needs to bathe. She's got a good relationship with Lou, so that's fun. Carmine is talking to herself in the mirror. So, new personality trait active! Yup! Hell yeah! Oh, okay. She keeps falling off the treadmill, but she's still active though. Okay, so at some point, she's really gonna get a concussion. I think it's because she keeps looking back and talking to whoever this is. Added. Look, he's like, dang, she stink. And Lou's gone. And then here comes Mandy. Mandy, did you get your skill? I don't think you did. What is that? Oh, that's the TV. I was like, what the heck? I sent her back to read, because what are you doing? Okay. Are we good with the job? Okay, workout complete. Thank goodness. Okay, so let's take a shower. We've pushed the limits. We're doing good. Yeah, she's feeling grungy, so we're gonna take a shower. Yeah, I get it. Go ahead, go take a shower. Great. Did you ever decide on a monitor or a TV? Freebird, yes. I ended up getting a monitor. I got an Asus gaming monitor. Okay, so you did not do... No. Yeah, go back over there. Stop touching the report. I ended up getting an Asus gaming monitor. I can't remember what it's called right now. I talked about this. I can't remember what it's called. Because, as I already said, the monitor situation was really annoying. But it's a 2K monitor. Which it was hard to get that research right for me. So I don't even know if I did. I just kind of went to the store and picked whatever. And I'm happy with it. I am happy with it. It's a 27-inch monitor. My old monitor was a 22-inch monitor. I still have it here as my second monitor. But the game looks just absolutely scrumdiddlyumptious on my new monitor. So I'm very happy with it. And also, I just feel like almost anything would have been an upgrade. But I specifically was like, I really want a 2K monitor. I don't want a 1080p monitor because I already had that. All right, what other skills can we do? You are on this mirror. Do we have any other mirrors around here? Or is that the only one? That might be the only one. It is like 10 o'clock at night. Let me just steal the mirror from Carmine. Just so they can work on their skills. Okay, so Mandy keeps not reading the dang Thanatology book. I don't even know, honestly, if she's getting any skill. Is it too... Hold on, let me see. It says reread. Let me see if you're getting any skill from this. No, I guess she's not. Is there a computer here? Oh, Ashley's here. Do they require you to have a computer on a rec center lot? I guess. Oh, wait. No, what is this? This is the research and debate. Can you research thanatology? Yeah, let's research thanatology. Does that give you skill? I don't know if I've done this outside of a university context. Okay, yeah, we're getting some skill doing this. I guess that's something. Not exactly what I wanted to do, but I guess when we get home, we're gonna have to buy a new book. He said, nice. Yeah, no, it was good. I thought it was a full moon. Why are the werewolves so angry? Or you thought it wasn't... Oh, I see what you're saying. You thought the werewolves, I feel like in my save, are always like this. They may have just left, now that we're calling them out. They are always on the verge or in the middle of a rampage. I don't know if that's a bug. I don't know with this game sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, that's just how the game works. But in the end, then later in the patch notes, they'll be like, we fixed the issue of the werewolves always showing up in the rampage. I was like, oh, that was a bug the whole time? I thought that's how you guys designed it. Okay, cool. So they're going to continue to build up their skills. And there's nothing to see here. Still love this lot. Still think it's great. I still have been noodling on whether or not I'm going to have a family purchase this lot so we can, like, visit it and do, like, specific things that Sims are... I can't speak. Like, you know, like if we set it up so like there's different businesses and people go here for like the yoga or whatever. But it being a rec center is kind of fun because everyone then uses all of the different lots. I just need to, when I get MC Command Center, Jackie! I'm loving everybody who's showing up here who's part of the other tiny town. Oh. You. Is it again, Luna? Anyway. I like how everybody uses the whole building is basically what I was saying before. Although I need to get MC Command Center, that's what I was going to say. So it's like, there's more people who load up. But I feel like I tried to do that before and I couldn't tell if there was really a difference. Okay, so I think... Wait, what the heck? She's getting research and debate skill. Great. I can't for the life of me figure out this dang thanatology skill. Oh, she's almost done. Okay, no, never mind. Okay, yeah, there it is. Okay. It wasn't me. It's not user error. Okay, cool. So she got what she needed for that. You got what you needed for this. So let's go home. I think we will be seeing promotions in our future, at least for Billie. For Mandy, I'm not sure. Okay. Press the wrong button. And let's go home. I'm bringing you. I think Carmen went home already. Yeah, that's fine. Great. The lot, Sydney, is Deligracy's Tiny Town lot. Tiny Town 2 lot. So if you go to Deligracy, like the big Sims creator Deligracy, Deli, she made this lot. Oh, you're talking about, oh, I'm sorry. No, you're not talking about that. You're talking about the promenade. I did save the promenade to my favorites. I hate this. I didn't build it. We downloaded it from the gallery. It's like, why is this so difficult? What did I search? It's a rec center. Here we go. It was by River Cute. I'm pretty sure. Because someone edited this. They need a revamp. Ooh, some subscribe. Thank you. Who subscribed? Thank you, Jasmine, if you're here. They need to revamp how the gallery works because this is making me mad. Here we go. Yeah, see, I did favorite it. Maybe I didn't see it when I did it. Anyway, Sydney, this is the San Sequoia Promenade. And it's a recreation center. And each of the different like little sections is like pretending to be a different business. And we were saying with the new businesses and hobbies expansion pack, I could go in and have somebody purchase this lot. And then we can set up some different businesses. Like if we have multiple people in the same family, set up some different businesses so that we can visit each of the different businesses with the lot. So I thought, you know, whatever. But yes, it's called the San Sequoia Promenade by River Cute. That's where we were. I thought you were talking about this lot for a second. That's so funny. No. I was like, no, you were clearly talking about where we just were. Okay, everyone go to sleep. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Okay, so I guess after work, we can upgrade the beds. Because then I'm like, oh yeah, we were also talking about the floor plan last time as well. Because I was saying that I think we need to change the floor plan so that they walk in maybe over here and then we make this maybe the bedroom area. So like the bedrooms have the balcony or something. I don't know. We just need 2 bedrooms. Like they're sharing a room right now. So I need to revamp this. Maybe we need to move the bathroom in the center or something. I don't know. But I gotta figure that out. Okay, so... Oh, they need an alarm clock too. Because what time does work start? Work starts for you at 8, so you need to get up. And I don't think there's anything you can do. You're basically just gonna be hungry. I wish open was on the front page. You can grab a serving of this in your last 10 minutes. Okay, cool. Are you excited for the new roadmap? Desi, I think I am. I was saying earlier that I don't know what The Sims has got going on. You know, excuse me. I always love new Sims content. So I'm excited on that front. But I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that they do an outdoor retreat refresh, and I don't think they're going to do that. So then I'm like, well, what are we going to get? But I am excited for the live stream that they're doing that I'm hoping Megan Thee Stallion is involved with. Because they have the with 2 E's. Oh. Billie. Your outfit. You look cute though. So hopefully she gets promoted today. And I'm interested in seeing what the new board game is. Oh, what I was saying earlier too is that the calendar that they sent us has like a pool in it. I wonder if the Sims Free Play doesn't have pools right now. And that's why one of the things is like, oh, make a splash with this update or something. You should get up too. I think what time do you start work? I think you start work at 10. We got new hours because she got promoted last time. So let's get some leftovers. Who's texting? Okay. Something about Larry. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's just gonna be weird. My internet is being weird, so there may be a little bit of a loop or lag or whatever. So just waiting for it to not do that. Oh no, mail. Oh, it's only $206. Okay, cool. Right. Let's do that. Look at me doing that early before I forget. Just waiting for this to clear up. Cause it's saying that there's dropped frames. What is the... Okay, well, I don't know. Yeah, I feel you though, Desi. You said you only want it because you need a new world and it's during your birth month. Well, happy early birthday. No, I feel that. I would like a new world. I do like the new worlds in general. Let me see. Oh yeah, because Nordhaven. I was like, what is the last world we got? Nordhaven? I don't know. I'm just like... There's so many new worlds. I feel like I haven't even explored Ravenwood that much. That one came and went, and then I moved on from it. I feel like they've been throwing a lot of content at us in a way that it's not letting the current content breathe. Yeah, you do need to use the bathroom, but you're about to go to work. Oh yeah, you're about to go to work. There's no point. Alright, let's go. Okay. If they can successfully make me want to play with fairies, I'll be sold. Werewolves had a lot of fun lore too, which is your favorite part of it personally. You've heard fairies and you don't know if you like this idea. Yeah, Freebird, I feel like I said earlier, I'm okay with the occult situation because The Sims 4 does occults pretty solidly. I'm not going to repeat what I said earlier, but I am on record having said it, so you can go early in the stream if you want to see what I said. But just know that I do feel good if it is an occult thing. It's not exactly what I would want, but I didn't play with fairies in any of the other games. In The Sims 3 or whatever, so I don't know what I'm missing, unless people just want, like, fairy moments and they just want all of the different occults. I don't get what the big deal is with fairies. Alright, fam. You are not that great at that. Did it count? Okay, that was weird. Okay. Oh, she's still in the middle of doing it. Okay, yeah, it worked. Okay, so now we gotta research. Oh, right, in the bookcase. It literally is a little book, and I always click on the computer. Workday ends at 6. Okay, yeah, that's right. We went from 9 to 5 to 10 to 6. Okay, perform scythe maintenance. Why don't you talk to somebody? Sunny's calling. Quick question. Aziz Nadir and I were planning to spend some casual friend time together. Should I do it? I think you should. I think this is Sunny exploring his sensuality. Even though it said casual friend time. We all know what that means for a closeted man. Alright, alright, so I chit-chatted with some people who are, who is this scary sim underneath this hood? But I think that's just what you look like. Okay. My bad! Let's perform scythe maintenance and then we'll scribe for travel. We'll get out of here. Okay, cool. Ooh, scribe for lost souls. Oh, do we need to have, like, the anatology skill for that? As Mandy stares into the hypnotizing, swirling colors within the scribe bowl, an alarming message is received. Lost souls are making their way into soup! Oh, wait, I think we did this. Let's try this again. Is she gonna save the souls? Well, I tried. You said, don't back down now. You said you, and, quote, have full faith, quote, in The Sims when it comes to occults. I did say that. And I'm not backing up. I'm just saying, you know. Okay, let's see. So what do we have to do? Oh, wait, didn't they tell us that there's new UI for this? The button is different. Also, we loaded in and it wasn't automatically popped open. I feel like that's something because I didn't even know it was rebate day until just now. Oh, which is the perfect time for us. Oh my gosh, all objects purchases in build mode earn a 10% rebate for today only. Buy an object worth at least 500 simoleons to complete this tradition. Sweet, so we will be doing that later. In the meantime, we have to ask for Grimm's expert opinion. So we've got all these horses out here. Typical. Ask Grimm for fashion advice. No. Make a morbid observation. No, let me get your expert opinion. Do you think we'll get the power to float around like Grimm does? That'd be pretty dope. That may not come with the job. That might just be because Grim is like, I don't know, millennia years old. Sorry, I'm just looking at Grim's whole situation here. Okay, so great forensics. Mandy. Oh my gosh, I don't even know my own Sim's name. What do we gotta do now? We gotta take a witness statement. Let's come over here and take a witness statement. Can we flirt with the survivors? How's that work? Lore makes everything better, but when there is none, you just make your own lore. Absolutely. You said 2 to my FOMO. I will be purchasing regardless. Hey, stop talking to Grim. No, no. Why are you talking about local fishing spots with the Grim Reaper? Take witness statement. Stop talking to your boss. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, please. Go here. She can't get out of this conversation with her boss. He just keeps talking. Good lord. Okay. Oh, there are 2 babies in here as well. There's a lot going on. Anyway, take a witness statement. That's what I came in here for. This pissed me off. You wish Sims would stop getting horses when they have nowhere for them to be. Like, the Goths got a dang horse and they don't even have any yard. Yeah, I probably should turn it off. Can I do a romantic interaction? What's your situation? You think your partner will mind? I just want to see if it works. Looks like it did. Tickle mercilessly. Okay, well that didn't work. I knew that wouldn't work, but I just wanted to see it, and that looks kind of funny. Okay, we're investigating the objects. Then we have to use the bathroom. Oh, we can investigate the toilet. And then we can use it. Okay, determine cause of death. Oh, we have to do more. Okay, cool. Oh, look! Okay, so Billie got promoted. She's making $36 an hour now. She got new clothes, a bonus, but she's now a bodyguard. Okay. I was gonna say it's a morbid profession, but it literally is. I'm also gonna, you always check the pockets. They don't need the money in their pockets. Alright, let's speed through this. We made $84 from checking the pockets. Alright, what's going on here? Alright, so I think we figured it out. Determine cause of death. Now we will collect soul. So we're gonna collect soul carefully. Is the animation any different? I don't think it is. It looks the same. Soothe the witness. Let me soothe you. Are you gonna allow me to soothe you after I tried to tickle you earlier? Then we have to request a briefing review. Then deliver the urn. Then let me ask about your day, I guess. Get to know witnesses. Select a witness and choose get to know. Oh, okay, friendly. Small talk, get to know. I was just about to ask about their day. The sim is embarrassed, but it worked. All right, we got a goal. Let's go. We're gonna return to the office. I don't care about this. Okay, so this just loaded up, and it's supposedly 10% faster. Okay, that wasn't completely awful. Okay, we could do nothing for the rest of the day and be fine. But we are gonna just continue. Can I keep this? Can I just take this from work? Hell yeah! We got a slablet! Let's plan repeat schedules. They should not allow you to do that. Baby envy. from other sim bragging about babies. Some people just can't seem to keep it to themselves, especially about their baby. That's really funny. Man, I didn't know you wanted to be around kids. All right, let's see. Oh, we have to release the soul. Oops. So it is a new week. So I guess we can... We have 25 souls that we need to collect. We just released 2. We need to file the death certificate. Let's do that. File the death certificate. And then order office supplies. It's like Grim can't order their own office supplies. Okay. But we already have a gold. We don't need to do any of this. I could have slacked off for the rest of the day. But look at me, being a good worker. Okay, well, it's interesting because I feel like this is pretty repetitive. And I would say, oh, we earned 406 bucks. Okay, great. And I would say that is the interesting part about The Sims. Because, especially for these sorts of things, I think it's supposed to switch up at some point, but I'm not exactly sure when. Okay, I see the dog. Let's play. And then what are you doing by the fire? There's no fire here. You want to light a firework, maybe? Let's light this. That seems safe. Oh, and okay. So what are our new things? Plant something.
Samzo!
So that was my bad. I thought it would be pretty to look at. Now she's dazed. Fire worked over. Oh, doesn't she also have the chase by death? Okay, I'm glad that she didn't... I'm glad that nothing worse happened from that moment. But that's really funny. Okay. Cosmo's out here. We just played with Cosmo a little bit. I'm going to let Cosmo sleep. And then Mandy also needs to take a shower. We might need 2 bathrooms for them. Alright, so let's jump into build mode. We have $3,000. My issue with build mode at this point is that I think we have more money than we really do, all things considered. I'm going to move these chairs out here to the balcony. You know, the little foldable chairs for when they want to hang out at the balcony, okay? We can get another chair. And then we can, let me move this plate. Oh, that's, what is that? Bread? Oh, fruitcake. Got it. So we got all this decorative stuff. Got these games. We didn't play these games though. I'm just moving this stuff. So this can go down in the dumpster. Okay. So moving this by the dumpster. Okay. Sorry, I'm pressing buttons that are doing things that I don't want them to do. Now this, we don't get any money from. So I'm gonna pretend like they came to pick these up last time. And now we're, okay. I keep pressing the wrong button. And now we're leaving this out by the dumpster. All right, so we will deal with that later. I feel like we need to replace the carpet. Trying to get that souls quota by any means necessary. You say you've never seen the baby envy before. Me neither. I guess maybe I bragged about baby before, but I've never been on the receiving end of brag about baby. So yeah, there's a couple things that I want to do. I want to upgrade the beds. I want to move this out to the dumpster as well. So let's say they move this out to the dumpster. So we don't need that in here. Oh wait, didn't we buy a lamp? Sure did. So this lamp, I think I'd want to move this out here as well. Because this is all stuff that we did not purchase. This came kind of like with the place. Anything else? This is kind of fun decoration. So maybe we'll keep that. But now we have a new lamp. I feel like this would be great for the living room. Do we have other colors for this? Okay, we can use like this one. That's kind of fun. Just put it like here. Great. We have a single hanging light bulb up here, so that's fun. But yeah, we definitely need to do something in this general vicinity. So we have $2,000, $2,888. Once again with the angel numbers. Let's see. Let me put down 2,888. And I feel like let's. Oh man, I really do wish I had tool mod on, because I would just put these beds out here and then stack them on top of each other. But we'll just put, again, all this is going out by the dumpster. So then we need I feel like we should rip up the carpet and upgrade the beds. But I feel like, good beds are expensive. And let's see, do I have enough money to get them new beds and then also give them 2 separate rooms? Okay, so first, let's look at everything that we have that's tagged as black. We have this one, Killer Queen double bed. I like the name. It is base game. Okay, but it's still good. We also have this one, this vintage double bed one, but I kind of like the Killer Queen one. Then let's see what we have in pink. Probably have a lot in pink. I like the vintage one for Billie, I think. I think that one's kind of nice. Okay, so they each have a bed upgrade. Now, what can I do about the floor plan here? Is there anything to be done? We have 1603. And the only reason why I'm keeping track of that is because I feel like if we're tearing down walls, do we get the money back from the walls? The carpet definitely needs to be changed. It looks diseased. Hello, hey Ashley. Look at Tiny Town coming along, right? How are you doing? So maybe, what's the question? What do I want to do here? Get rid of this filter. Okay, so remember, last time I said that instead of the front door being here, maybe it can be here, and then it swings into the common living room area, and then back here is the bedroom. But maybe that's doing too much. And I just need to move where the bathroom is so that we can have 2 bedrooms. All right, let's see. Let me start moving some stuff. Okay. Because this becomes like an awkward space if there is no bathroom there. Can we take this area? You think they'll be mad if we start building into the hallways and making this part of our place? I feel like the answer would be yes, right? Like we should... Oh, wait. And also, can I even do that? Because this is an apartment? Maybe not. Okay, wait. All right. Maybe I need to relax. Oop. Okay. Did not mean to do that. There's not much you can do here. If I want to break this up. That's why I said I feel like, what would it look like if the bedrooms go back here? And you walk in, we move the front door to like here. You walk in, this is like the entryway, this is like the living room area, and then this can become the kitchen and dining room. Future desk area. I think you should move the bathroom on the other side. like over here. This layout is so weird. And it was fine, but I was like, I don't want two adults sharing a bedroom. Okay, let me just start slicing this up. Like if this becomes a room and this becomes a room. Okay. And one is like obviously bigger than the other. Can I add out here? Will it let me? I just want to see. It looks like it will. What did I just do? But. Oh, wrong button. I was pressing the wrong. Then what am I? What button am I pressing here? Okay, I'm pressing all kinds of things for shortcuts. All right, well it's letting me add things here, but it's actually. Oh yeah, I guess I can add it as part of my apartment. Okay, should the bedrooms be apart from each other, like one on the left of the apartment, one on the right? Beds in the back, or beds in the front and back, and everything else in the center are like open concept. He's had our favorite song on. All right, let me undo this. Okay, I hear what you are saying. So, I am so sorry, y'all. I'm pressing what I think is the outlines button, and it's not the outlines button at all. So, where the kitchen is, maybe, could become a bedroom. Right? This could maybe be a bedroom. But then where would the bathroom go? Like, do we... This floor plan is so weird. Do I just like cut this off and open this up? And like this side is where like the kitchen is? Let me just start moving things around. I probably should have saved. I probably should have saved so that it's easy for me to undo everything. I guess I can save now. Right? Just like it feels like I'm writing in code. Okay, might as well. If you're just joining, we are remodeling an apartment as part of our Tiny Town 2. Okay. You said put a woohoo closet in that space. Here. So we could keep both. You're basically saying we could keep both of the bedrooms where they are. On this side. Maybe we like cut it. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could have 4 wide bedrooms. Cut it here, except for we'd lose the window, so I'd have to move the window over. And I don't want to move the windows. Like, I don't want to touch the architecture, you know, to add to the challenge. I think I was debating, excuse me, moving the kitchen over here. But where would the bathroom go? Like, if this becomes a bedroom... Let's just pretend. So if this comes over here, imagine if you're dealing with all this construction, like you live downstairs, you're like, what's going on up there? We still might be able to put like a dining room situation there. I was literally in the middle of doing something. Okay, so I added some stuff to the sink just for storage. Okay. We could then actually make this. Okay, that is not what I thought I was doing. Oh, we can actually make this a room. So then this is just the bedroom on this side. We have a bedroom on this side. We have the kitchen over here. I mean, I guess the bathroom could stay where it is then. I don't know how I feel about the stove and everything being up against this wall. But I can't put it here. Let me see. We definitely then need to get rid of the carpet. I mean, it would be what it is, I guess. Hold on, this is a floor plan. I don't actually think I like this. But let me think out loud here. Hold on. Okay, so you walk in. How do we feel about this? Okay, well, first of all, you walk right into the wall. But it was always like that, actually. So you'd walk right into here. And then you'd have the kitchen here. The bathroom would stay where it's at. Oops. And then this is just the center living space. And then you'd have a bedroom here. And a bedroom on the other side. And then you still have the balcony where it is. This is just so awkward. It was definitely not meant for two people. There's another unit in here that has, oh, this one. This one has 2 rooms. And what's the difference between these two? Oh, this hallway area is actually included in the apartment. So we actually, I mean, do we build out into the hallway area to mimic what's going on downstairs? Because for some reason it's like carved out. But this is a part of the apartment downstairs. So this one down here, this is the common space, I think. This is just another area. This is where the bathroom is. And then these are 2 bedrooms. Anything else that has 2 bedrooms? I don't think so. And then this one down here is just doing whatever it's doing. I like this awkward bedroom over here. It's just this I'm not really a fan of. Let me see what y'all are saying. Switch the bed door to be across from the bathroom. Then use that wall for the kitchen. So where this door is, let me move that door to that room for a second. You're saying this could be the kitchen area. Oh my gosh, my cat just freaked me out a little bit because I was like, whoa, what is that? And it's like her little arm reaching out from the bookcase. Okay, so then, oh wait, hold on. Part of this is I don't like walking into this wall. So if we cut this off, okay. Get rid of this. Oh. I do not like that it's trying to delete all my stuff. Let's move this out one. This is where that home renovation CC comes in handy. Okay. Anyway, so then this can, I mean, are you guys saying this becomes like a really, what just moved to the household inventory? What is going on? Anyway, because then this looks like a really, really large bathroom, which I don't think we need. Someone said that we could put a closet in here. I think it's one extra wide for a closet. Oh, you know what? I am wondering because I didn't care. My filters might be weird and stuff because I didn't properly take out better build by, but I will deal with that later. You know, like it's one tile wider for like a closet. Excuse me, but we can put a closet in here. Then, I mean, we can make this like a toilet room. Like, we can put the toilet back in here. And put the sink here. And then we can get a separate shower and a separate tub. Maybe. Feels like a waste. Oh, leave the bathroom how it was. Okay, let's see. We could do that. We could make the bathroom actually a little bit bigger in that case. Because the bathroom was like this, I think. We could actually... Oh, wait. No, we can't because the window's right there. Ah, okay. So this is how the bathroom was. And then, yeah, we could just have like an office or something. So we got another... We basically got a third bedroom in here now. Because this is like an awkward size. Unless I want to cut into this. Because, like, can this just go in here comfortably? No. And also, I didn't want to cut off the bathroom. We can add another bathroom. It would be nice to have another bathroom. I was gonna try not to spend more money or whatever, but I'm not even gonna worry about it now. We're just doing the best I can with what I got. We can possibly use the same kind of doors. That might get obnoxious though. Why are these so tall? Maybe I like these. Although that's taller than the doors that we have. I might have to reevaluate the doors. I was like, oh, maybe it'd be nice to have like an archway into this area. That's the hallway. He said he loved doing the floor plans. You said this is the hardest part of the challenge. I hate trying to figure this stuff out. I think I might need to swap out the doors to different loft doors. We might need to change the door situation. And let's say industrial. I was like, where is it? Didn't we check this last time? Yeah, those are really big. I like these ones. Yes, I know I can leave it open. I just thought it would be a fun, like, little detail to not have it just be open. That was the thought anyway. Maybe not. Especially because this is so much bigger than the doors. Let me see. What are the other ones? This one's shorter. This one's almost the same height. How come this stuff is just like not the same? Everything is so different. Like putting things next to each other, they feel like nothing is the same height. This is close. I think that's maybe what I had before, right? Oh no, that's not. Anyway, that doesn't help me try to figure out where I'm going to put the kitchen. Fool. Maybe back on this side where it was. Just need to move some stuff around. All of this because I wanted a second bedroom. Here's my thing. This is a waste. This is a waste. I feel like I want to shove the kitchen in here. And we can have the desk and stuff out here, right? What just moves to the... Oh, the fruitcake. I made my Soledad. Couldn't bring anything in the potluck, but found a way to get the fruitcake. And this says it... Okay. It says it can't intersect here. Okay, I'll just do like that. So what does that do for me? If I put the kitchen... Like, you walk in, and we have a kitchen area over here. And then the bathroom over here... Because, like, this is where all the plumbing and stuff is. I think that makes sense to me. It's not ideal, but it makes sense. Thoughts? The only thing I would kind of want is, like, an eat-in kitchen area over here. But it's kind of weird to have it by the bathroom. So maybe putting like a dining area here now makes sense. We have $742. I really wanted a TV. Let me see. We can only afford that little TV. How come I can't put this here? Because of that? That's like, give me a break. Okay, move objects is on, just for this. Oop. Hold on, I haven't seen what y'all said. Oh, we're out of money. I don't have enough money for a television. What about this thing? Oh, it's $2,000. Oh, okay. I'd rather maybe save up for that. Okay, thoughts. In an industrial space, the kitchen would ideally be an open concept. Okay. I was thinking the kitchen against the wall where you have the bedroom door. And then the bar for seating. Yeah, the kitchen would float in the living room for industrial. My problem is that because like the other thought I had is maybe we move the bathroom here and then we put the kitchen back to where it was. I just don't like having all this wasted space. Hence why I was like, okay, let me move it in here. It feels like the kitchen would be super cramped inside of, like leaving it in here, and then I basically have a third bedroom, which to me doesn't make any sense. Like, I'd rather have an odd-shaped bedroom. Oh, actually, it would be more like the bathroom in the front here. Like, meeting up to there, maybe. And then have an odd-shaped room. Like, I'm happy to do that instead. I think they can still get around on either side of the bed if it's like that. We don't have like a nightstand or anything, but I can figure that out. Get rid of this. Move that here. And then put this back basically where it was. With the half wall. I think it was one of those, right? And just like put it back where it was. I think I'd rather do this, which is, you know, a long ways around to get where we already were. But yeah. Dang it, I remember how I had this. Was it like this? So we lose a little bit of space from the bedroom here, but then we basically relocated the bathroom to here. And it's just an odd shaped room, but, you know, like, is it worth it to, because it's an odd shaped room, to make this one bigger? I don't know. They may even be the same size. You said that works too. Why not make the second bedroom a loft, like another level up? Well, I think I was also trying not to change the architecture of the building itself. Like, I was trying to work within the confines of the actual building for the challenge of it all. Nothing else. But this was like a long way around to getting to where we were, essentially. And then we'd have another door here. I also want to change the front door. You know, so we have like a bathroom door. Dang it, how did I have this? Was it basically like this? Oh. Oh, because I must have auto counters on. Did it? I just lost my thing. Okay. Or like, yeah, because I wanted to have like a thing for the TV, but we don't have that. Then I've got these little pipes here, which I kind of like, again, for the challenge of it all, to leave it there. I like this TV stand from Life and Death. If I get this, can I still afford a TV? I can. I can get the worst TV. Or I can just wait. Like, we're saving up for a TV, and this is where it would go. Our microphone. I still want a rug. And put this stuff back. This can go in here. Put this there for now. Okay, yeah. Okay, I kind of like, yeah, I like this stuff still being over here like this. And then I had, let me see, that wallpaper that we got with the restoration workshop. There you go. Had that here. And put that here as well. Since this is kind of like an updated wall. And then we gotta change the carpet. So do we just take out the carpet and do hardwood everywhere? I feel like that would cost us more money. And then we need to pick a side here. And then some tile. Okay, it looks like, oh, I was gonna say, it looks like I have CC flooring, which I didn't know that I had. So there's that. I like the concrete. Though it's like a nice like concrete. With the stencil from Businesses and Hobbies. That could be kind of fun. You want tile in the bathroom. Okay. Okay, let me look. Oh, I'm in the stone category anyway. Ooh, decor to the max. That could be kind of fun. Like black and white tile. This nice tile with these terrible actual plumbing situation. We needed another little hanging light bulb in here. Okay. I don't know where I had this before. This doesn't seem right. Do I have it like this, maybe? I don't remember what I had going on here. I guess I could go look it up. But whatever. Now these doors. Because I'm like, are we going to keep the wooden look of these doors? Maybe these doors aren't the right. I like them. Excuse me. But, like, should we use something like this instead, maybe? Similar sort of thing, but then we can use like a wood swatch like that, you know, or like this one's a little shorter. Maybe the shorter one, just because all the other doors are short. I don't like that you can see through that. I kind of like the privacy of this one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, like this. Okay, that doesn't look great. It was like that the whole time. Let me just switch which side the door is on in the bathroom. And that basically solves that problem. Okay, cool. Okay. Alright, you know, it was a lot of experimenting. We still have room for a desk situation or entryway kind of like desk situation here. Because it is a lot of open space. Like, it would be nice to, I don't know, have some sort of hallway or something. You know, or like some full faux, like, wall. Oh, didn't they say too? Hold on, where is that that piece? Why am I seeing all this? Like I said, because of how I took better build buyout, it's like showing me all these items and I'm like, I don't want to be seeing all that stuff. All this debug stuff. What was I gonna say? Oh, it's the sleek bathroom kit. The tileable wall thing. The stone wall. Oh, is it not here? What did I do? What did I mess up? Is it under sculptures? I feel like I messed up. This. See? This tiles now. That was a fix that came in today's patch. And I remember testing that and being like, why doesn't this tile? So I'm glad that that tiles. Because this does too, right? Yeah. Anyway. So there's at least that. Your Insta just got banned. Asa, what did you do? You said your sim just died in a lab fire as a scientist? And everyone just watched her burn and did nothing. He said you're gonna roll with the chaos. Dang. Wait, someone sent me a heart me. Casey, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I hope you're still here. I appreciate you. Oh my gosh. You said only one grand door and the rest simple maybe? Like maybe we change what the front door is. I kind of do want the front door to be different. But I feel like whatever front door I choose would be the tone for the entire building. Like that's kind of nice. I like that. And then as far as other doors, oh my gosh, I want to press the shortcut so I can see everything more clearly. But I don't have better build by installed. I can use this one, the plain wooden door. I think I might like this one a little bit better than that rickety old door. Oh, are these doors that expensive? Good googly moogly. I think I'm gonna rename this. Is this our tile? Ours right now? Ours is this one. I'm gonna rename it to Graves Residence. And let's see if that works. I don't know. Because I think that's us. We're the yellow one. Oh no, that's not us. I think this one's us. Okay. Yeah. If I change that to Graves residence, I don't even know if y'all saw that. Does that change? Okay, it does. Okay, cool. Jeez. Okay. All right. So we updated the front. We updated the front door. I do like this idea of like this front door or something similar for all of the units. Now, the only thing about this one is that it's not private. You're definitely looking right into your neighbors' homes. Let me see what else we have here. Oh, so I just don't have enough money for any more doors, huh? I feel like this merchant store would be cool. Or even this one is kind of cool. Right? I wish I had a little like peephole or something. But that's kind of dope. It's like we're out of money. I can't. We're out of money. I can't look at the different doors. Obviously this one, but that's like a sliding one, which I don't think I want in this case. I'm gonna allow this because we can get all of our money back if I change my mind later. Oh, okay. If I change my mind later, I just think this is really cool. I know this is obnoxious because people can see right into it, and in real life, I would hate that for the front door of my condo. But in this situation, it's kind of cool. And I kind of like it. I don't know. I'm gonna allow it for now. I'll noodle on it. Okay, cool. So I spent all their money, but they've got new beds. And they each have their own bedroom now. So that's something. So we're going to assign this to Mandy. And we're going to assign this to Billie. And you're back from work. That was the whole thing. Oh, yeah. You were in the middle of... You were about to take a shower. Are you still going? Oh. So you just walked into someone else's place and you're using their shower. Got it, got it, got it. Okay, well then you could come up here and take a shower. Forgot that wall. Oh, and this wall. Okay, cool. You know, just spending more of my money on something useless. This is a wall of doors, which isn't great. Let me at least switch what side this is. But they have their own rooms. I love it. Okay, so you're done. Do you know how to cook? No. So this will be fun. You can serve... Oh, Burmese samosa soup. Did you try that? Or is that just something you can just make now? Ooh, look at them. Walking through their new front door. And you're... Oh, the baby envy. I was like, why are you mad? You're still mad about baby envy. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I kind of like this fancy door. Oh, heading to the new bathroom. They're like, wow, the construction really did a lot in one day. I mean... Oh, notification wall is full. Okay, yeah, acquired the cooking skill. I will say that, like, setting up the walls and the drywall and stuff, I don't think is a big deal. I feel like what is a big deal is moving the plumbing. Okay, no. Finish cooking. Please. Billie has to go to work in an hour. Oh, no! Did your hours change? I wasn't even paying attention. 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Oh, that's terrible. And she's got to plan something for her job. I planted all those plants after, Orchid Day or whatever. Yeah, look. Okay, so when we load in and out, the little pop-ups, they don't automatically pop up. So that is a change. And the little icon is more rounded than it used to be for some reason. I don't know why they changed that, but that's fine. Okay, so you are eating. Can you come over here and talk to your sister? Tell a funny story. Oh. So you're not gonna... Okay, let's say.
Buddha.
Yeah, this is cute, I guess, but like, what's going on? The door was a good choice? Yeah. Yeah, the door is cool. Oh!
No.
I was like, I don't really like that people can just look in, and then Vlad is here. That really, I was a little bit spooked there for a second. Vlad, what the hell? Send home. Goodbye, weirdo. Look, no trespassing, disallow vampires. That's what I should do. Freaking weirdo. Vlad's like, I heard you got a new door. Oh my god, get out of here.
Yeah, Norfa. More.
The fridge and sink were swapped in the original kitchen. Okay, cool. Okay. You like, I was like, something about this ain't right. But I cannot figure it out for the life of me. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah. That feels right. Thank you. Okay. But you don't have work or anything, right? I just have to release another soul. And then she's going to get promoted again. Oh, wait. You got to go to work. Oh, yeah, you are. What's your new work outfit look like? The same. Cool. I don't feel compelled to change it for real. Yeah, she's a bodyguard. But she's going to make us more money. We're going to get that new TV in no time. Their apartment has really come along. But the next apartment we work on, I think is going to be more challenging. Because like I said, it was all the debris and stuff that I got the extra money from. Plus, we do have a little cheat code because we have the little frog and stuff that we could use if we really wanted to for more money. But I'm just trying not to do that. Oh, didn't I want to purchase... But we don't have a computer. Also, another thing is we need to think about the common space. Which maybe it's just too early to think about that right now. Because we don't really have a common space in this area. Remember I was thinking like maybe we have a pool area. Or, you know, maybe we make like a little clubhouse or something for us to like spend time in together. But, you know, I don't even have enough room to get us like a dresser, you know. Look, this is our furniture just waiting to get picked up by the garbage. Yeah. Okay, cool. I guess you can go to sleep. Let's auto lights this room. And maybe auto lights this room. So the bedrooms are auto lights. Oh, okay. Grave mistakes. Like their last name. While doing rounds, Billie notices a rather large crack running straight down the center of an old gravestone. Okay, so we've already done this. Strange sigils lay carved. So we can order a new one, clean it, research. Last time we cleaned it. This time I think we should just order a new one. I'll read it, I guess, because in case you weren't here. While doing rounds, Billie notices a rather large crack running straight down the center of an old gravestone. Strange sigils lay carved into the sides, and a sad aura envelops her as Billie draws near. Upon closer look, Billie sees the grave sits caked in dirt, barely legible, and Billie begins to wonder why no one has ever come to visit or bring flowers. Is it cursed or just forgotten? Either way, Billie has to do something. So last time we cleaned it as best as we could, and it was fine. This, we could research the gravesite, but we don't have thanatology skill. Her sister has thanatology skill. So we're going to just order a new one this time. Oh! Billie placed the order for a replacement gravestone. Unfortunately, with no family to contact, the cost falls on the company. It's a rather hefty bill, which makes Billie's boss not too happy. Performance loss small. Oh, okay. Well, now we know that and now she's embarrassed. from career. Buried and broke. Oopsies. Billie may have bitten off more than her could chew. Okay. Maybe it's best if Billie lays low for a while. Okay, cool. So she was just embarrassed because she made the wrong decision at work. It happens to the best of us. Oh, dang. And yeah, she definitely went from like higher up to average. That wasn't a small performance loss. That was pretty large, I feel like. Okay, well, she's really tired. So we're going to send her straight to bed. And you know what? We've got an insect infestation. You know why this happened, right? Because when they were in there doing all that construction and moving things around, it rattled up the building. Look at this. Wait, I don't see anything. Let me press play. Let me see. Look at this. Gross. Gross, gross. So we got bugs crawling around. Oh, look. Literally. Where I was like digging around and trying to decide if I was going to do anything. Do we have anything in the bedrooms? Oh, gosh. Yeah, we have a little thing in here. That's so gross. Ugh, okay. Well, we don't have enough money to deploy fumigation. So I'm going to bring you up here. And then let's just go around and stomp on bugs. Ugh. Disgusting. Literally, Billie was at work all night. She had a bad day at work. And then she has to come and deal with this. Her sister doesn't even know. Because her sister's asleep. Maybe you should wake up. You should help out. Look. It's not in her room. But it's a part of the apartment. Here, stomp on bugs. I know you were not going to sleep. I know you're not bringing your bug stompy shoes into your brand new bed. Get up. She said, I'm exhausted. It's disgusting. Stomp on the bugs. You nasty. Ew, you hear the little squish? Hold on. She's stomping them in her slippers. Okay, so Billie is exhausted. Couldn't even be bothered to make sure that the rest of the apartment was bug-free. The community is infested. Right. Hey, Roma, welcome. Underneath that carpet, yes. Literally, underneath the carpet. We peeled it up and look what we get. Here, stomp on these bugs too. This is gross. Anything else? Am I missing anything? It says 3 out of 5. And I only see 4. Like this makes 4. I don't see 5. Is it somewhere else in the building? Oh, I just wanted you guys to hear the bugs squish squish underneath her slippers. Disgusting. Oh, is it 2 right here? Oh, maybe it's just 2 right on top of each other. Okay. Gross. Disgusting. You said you would sell something and bomb. No, they blew all their money on the renovation. Look at you. Pissed. It never ends. Exactly. Ew, it doesn't end. Why isn't it ending? What's going on? You have work in 3 hours. Oh, God. I have to send her to the bathroom after this. Because it's like not working. Okay, there it is. They made $75 off taking care of their problem. Ew, I did see some bugs pop up in here. See, and that's the thing. Listen, I don't want to go on my soapbox about this. But they really should have just given us the option to have condos with this pack. Like, I know it's for rent, but the gameplay should have also allowed us to have ownable multiple units. And I know you're like, there's no difference. Gameplay wise, there's no difference. But like, when I'm getting pop-ups about, oh, the property owner sent, you know, some money. It's like, in my mind, in this save, they own these units. They're not renting. Do we still have fruit salad? How long do we have on this? We have a couple more days. Really should have her take a shower. So, I don't know. It's like gross. Where are these bugs coming from? The bugs came from the fact that they did a bunch of construction. Why are you up? Oh, right. Because you just kind of took a nap. You crashed. The bugs came from them doing some construction. We moved the bathroom from back here to here, and we added like some drywall and stuff, and I think all the construction and we got rid of the carpets too. Someone called out that we got rid of the carpets, so it was just gross underneath there. Make morbid observation. So you're just gonna, for the record, you are leaving your newly semi-renovated apartment to go talk to a neighbor and make a morbid observation. And where is this neighbor? All the way downstairs? So you just sensed from where you were on the 3rd floor inside of your apartment that you were just going to come all the way downstairs to the mail room, I guess, the mail area, and make a morbid observation to the neighbors. Is that what's going on? Yes. Great. So what happens if you call the property owner? Who shows up? Just Panya Lee, who's one of the characters that comes with this pack. So they just show up as a default. He just shows up as the default property owner if you don't set someone as the property owner. Where are you going? Oh, to plant. Wait, what are you going to plant? Because you specifically need to plant something for work.
Woo!
So let me see. Dang it! Ah, man, maybe I should have clicked on you. Man. Alright, well. Can you purchase seeds from your phone, or does it have to be from a computer? We could purchase an apple for 14 simoleons. There we go. And we can plant that. Or maybe we can plant a daisy. Because I already have stuff going. Oh, wait. We can plant a mushroom. That's cheapest. Let's do that. Let's plant a mushroom. For $5. And we're going to come over here to the sort of community garden we're starting. We're going to plant this. I think I'm going to send Mandy to work by herself. I don't want to go deal with that again today. Oops, wrong thing. Well, she has to release one more soul and then we get promoted. JK, we are going to go with her because she has one more soul to release and then she gets promoted. Okay, but do you... Oh, look, plant something completed. Cool. The greenest of doves. You like gardening? Sure. All right, cool. Let's go to work. There is no laundry area in the apartments. We could change that. Oh, you own your rentals and live somewhere else? I do that in another save. Or I did, actually. Wow, I just thought about... I have another save where the parents owned the rentals and then the kids lived in the rentals, but then now the parents have passed away. So I just had a moment there. Okay, so now all we gotta do is scribe for an assignment. Okay. Let's see if we get anything, like, new. Because I feel like it's been, like, more of the same. It says an assignment has surface amongst the swirls. And so let's go. You made apartments in Strangeville and Del Sol Valley, and you're afraid to play them because of the bugs in the game for rent. For rent. Your Strangeville apartments are a mess and need to be cleaned up. And they have a whole laundry area. Oh, look! Oh, okay, so we are collecting lost souls. And, okay, and again, so we're in a new area, we loaded in, and the event UI is automatically hidden. I know I keep calling it out, but considering that, remember, every time you would load into a new lot, that thing would pop open, even when you didn't want it open. So I am kind of excited that they fixed that, because man, that was pretty annoying. Now you just have to hope that you notice it. Anyway, we're in Nordhaven. First time in Nordhaven in the save, I'm pretty sure. And we're in here collecting souls, so that's not alarming. But maybe after this little collection, we'll be able to hit our quota. We have some Grimbrosia to harvest as well. Oh, there was a guitar back here the whole time. I didn't realize that. Okay, we got something. Okay. Did we get all the souls? I don't remember doing that. Whoa! No. Alright, let's go pick this up. Yeah, this is just more of the same. Okay, we got an amethyst, a Critium. Okay. A Jonquillus. And I think that's it. And then we have to harvest the Grimbrosia source, which is right here. Oh yeah, there's always two. I wonder if that's on purpose. You can't get to it? Okay. Alright, so now harvest. Okay, now harvest this one. Okay, now we can return to the office. Cool. I feel like I just did a speed run of that. Because we've done all this before. Will your kids inherit the property? No. We sold the property and split the money up between the kids, and then the kids ended up re-releasing the property, I think. I mean, repurchasing the property. I think that's how I did it. Oh, Sunny's calling. I'm at work. Okay, him and Aziz had a good time. That's good for me to know later. Alright, so we're gonna make some more Grimbrosia. What the heck? Oh. I was like, what is that black spot? But that's just that sim floating around. And I guess we're gonna cook Grimbrosia. Cool. We can make Grimbrosia at home, I think. Okay, so we have one soul remaining, just in case I need that for later. But now she's gonna go up and cook some Grimbrosia. We're about 2/3 through the workday, almost. Okay, so now we're gonna deliver this to Grim. I think. I guess let me put it in my inventory. And what, do I have to click on Grim? You're not Grim, you're Grim. Deliver Grimbrosia. A lot of ghosts that work here. It feels like purgatory, right? Like you gotta work even after you die? That's kind of crazy. Oh, I thought I stole a slablet, but I didn't. Never mind. Remember when I would like put it in my inventory and I was like, ooh, they should let you take it. Well, they don't. Because it's not in my inventory anymore. So I think we're planning reaping schedules. And then we need to go over here and analyze death trends. And order office supplies, I guess. Timely demise. The stats say that the most common way for Sims to kick the bucket is old age, and death by fire comes in second place. I mean, it makes sense that most Sims live out their life till the end, but no doubt it starts to get boring for Grim. Death trends are looking good, but Mandy notices another pesky stat about death revivals increasing over time. What should she put in the report? Death is trending up, but needs to be higher, and revivals are on the rise. I don't remember what I said, but let's go with revivals are on the rise. Ooh. Although the facts about revivals that Mandy has published are true, Grimm is not happy about the implications that this will have on his soul quota. Performance loss small. Dang, I'm not doing well with the little things today. But look, I think we're still... Oh, wait, no. I don't know if we'll... Wait, I was going to say, I think we're going to get promoted, but I don't know if we will. Because we don't have the little check mark yet. So we may or may not get promoted. We're ordering office supplies now, so let's see if that helps us with our performance. It does. Okay, so we are going to get promoted today. Great. So let's go talk about the cloudy weather with our coworker. Ask about salary? Hell yeah. I'm going to ask you about your salary. Wait. Are you going to answer the question? Let's see. Okay, I want to see what happens.
Parsife?
Yeah.
How much you make?
Ah, Cubepta.
They pay you good here?
No, but...
I can't tell.
bit quoza.
Okay, so she's embarrassed by something with office supplies. How hard can it be? You order a few of this and a bit of that. Oh no, Mandy has forgotten to restock the scythe sharpeners and the crow feed. Oh, and Grimm's favorite protein bars. Okay, so she was stressed. Let me share the insecurities. Did you find out about how much he made or not?
Jab growl.
I thought we'd get a little pop-up or something.
Open
Okay, I think we're
base
definitely getting
lips.
promoted though. That's all that matters.
Muchi peaches at feast. Flea mo.
And Grim said, hey, that's company property. Hashtag justice for Greta should be in the report. Oh my gosh. She don't even know Greta. That's a whole different universe. That's a whole different timeline. Pretend to fire. Yeah, let's do that. I don't think I outrank you though. Look. She's giggling. Ooh. Let me apologize. Sorry, I was just messing with you. It's okay, right? He's like, yeah, I get it. It was funny. Boom! We earned a lot of money. We've been promoted to collections agent. She will now make an additional 15 an hour for a grand total of 54 an hour. And we also received 1,008 simoleons. And our next shift is at 2 p.m. on Wednesday. So we now work from 2 to 10 p.m. Our hours are getting weirder and weirder. We also have 4 vacation days if we want to take a little bit of a break. It looks like we have to get 2 fitness skill, which is kind of a lot. I feel like this is kind of, things are getting serious real fast, aren't they? Grim Noser. So we already have 2 fitness skill. That's good. But we do need to reach level 3 of charisma skill, which is so funny because she's a loner. Alright. So great. So yeah, they both have gotten promoted. We earned another, we have 1,700 bucks. Alright, so I think this is a good place to stop at this point. We're going to stop with some money in the bank. That's good. And then when we come back, we will roll the wheel to see who we play next. So at this point so far, we've played with the Grave Sisters and we got this far in the apartment. Oh, here you go. Aurora, what you want? Hey, I got a special gift for you. I guess invite in. I want the gift. We might as well. Let's see what the gift is and then we'll hang up. Or not hang up, but then I'll go. Hang up like we're on the phone. FaceTiming. Imagine if the Reaper Career could actually keep track of different saves and deaths, and like Grim canonically was moving from save to save. Best Sterling. I'm hanging up. Sorry. In my other save, Best Sterling keeps asking me for money, and I'm not doing that again. I can only do that one at a time.
Yes.
Hey, what you got for me? Let me see.
Cubepta.
The hell? Do you only... Is it not for me? Is it for my sister? You know, now that I'm pretty much done with what I wanted to do here, do you mind if I hang out? Receive gift.
Favu.
The gift was for Billie, not for Mandy. That's actually hilarious. And she just gave us silly gummy bear pancakes! I'm getting a little annoyed with these Sims because they showed up with nothing at the potluck. And now Soledad made some freaking fruitcake that nobody wants. And now Roller May is showing up with some damn gummy bears. Like, what's going on? Anyway, okay, I'm gonna call it here tonight. this is good. Make sure you are, I don't know, paying attention to my socials because I will post about DreamCon. And I guess I will see you guys next week. And until next time, y'all, I guess. Dag dag. Have a good night. Dag dag.